So I found a resource.
Hmm.
It's basically a D100 list of 100 different fortunes.
Okay, like, are they consequential fortunes or just like random stuff?
They're just like a bunch of random stuff. Let me send it. Let me send it to you.
Okay.
I don't. Some of these make no sense. Others, I don't know if I don't know how I could do it without making it actually consequential.
Hmm.
But I'm going. I'm. My plan is to roll, see if the fortune relates, and if not, just make something else up. That's my plan.
This is amazing. Oh, I wonder if there's like something that you can code up in Foundry that would just like spit out random stuff. Just like have a macro.
That would be hilarious. I'd be down to do something like that. But this is the best I could find
Yeah.
within a limited time.
This is great.
The other ones I found were like they're a lot less,
Hmm.
but apparently there's like an actual subreddit dedicated to making D100 lists.
Wait, there is?
Yeah, it's r/D100.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course. Because I was trying to look up like how other people did fortune telling in D&D.
Hmm.
They're like, oh, you just that's literally what the D100 subreddit's for. So it's like, oh, perfect. That's everything I need all done. That's it.
Okay, I'm looking at the top posts of all time for D100. Show me your best. Bonus actions, voice acting references. Oh my. Oh, this is.
Did I open up a can of worms for you?
Yo, I can have people roll a D100 to put on an accent. You roll a
There you go.
67, you're Irish.
Oh god. Wait, let me see. Oh, what link is that?
Uh, D100 is went to top post of all time. It's literally like the first or second one.
Oh, okay, hold on. 100 top. Yeah, this the link I sent you is like is the number one for fortunes
Mm-hmm.
in this voice acting references. Generate a random NPC on the fly with this 5d20 chart. Okay.
100 annoying and unhelpful NPCs.
Dude, rhyme sentences often will be so annoying.
Yeah.
91 uses sign language.
Good luck.
Rip all of our audio podcast listeners.
Yes, our audio
What's up, Jeremy?
listeners.
Oh, dude, a Jamaican accent.
This can get so offensive so quickly.
Yeah, dude. Prepubescent and boyish. Okay.
I don't even know how that sounds.
Uses the word darling a lot.
That could be fun to play with.
Yeah, I feel like farmer's accent is
It's
mm,
like, how country can you get?
yeah.
Cool. Hello?
Oh, what's up, dude?
How's it going?
We're looking at custom D100 lists that other people have made.
Is there a place to have an animal? Or
Like a companion?
Oh, do you have a
yeah,
companion?
because as a ranger you can have. Yeah.
Ah, it's different from familiar, so I'll create a new folder for you.
Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna have a giant bat.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything I need to
I
know about
really
the
want.
bat?
Um. Not particularly.
Is it a familiar or because there's no option for companion?
Really.
So
It's
like
not a
at least when it comes to character sheets. So would it just be like a PC sheet character sheet?
Maybe. I don't know how that works in Foundry, so
Hmm.
let me see. There's nothing for companion, 'cause that's a separate thing.
Yo,
Yeah.
if you look a little bit down, there's a 1D100 dwarven porn star names.
Ah.
What the fuck?
Ah.
This subreddit
Why?
is fantastic.
Wait, what is this?
So there's a subreddit called r/d100, which is just a subreddit dedicated for people to make custom 1D D100 lists.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's
Fuck, what
build
was
a 100 table of repercussions for having sex with a dragon. Ah, I don't know about that one.
100 My Name is Earl items. God, I forgot. Also, I never figured out how to open the class features folder. It just never opens up for me.
Wait, what?
Class features?
Class features.
Okay,
Like,
I just
other
made you the
features
owner
are
of
every
a
other-
companion.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that one I never got open either.
Classes. Oh wait, actually. Oh, it just lagged. Yeah, class features doesn't open up for me either.
Yeah, but
So-
it didn't really need it, I don't think.
Because like Ranger has like Flurry, which is a class feature, but I didn't find that in anywhere.
Is there a way to remove actions from your actions bar? Because I put stride in, and I don't really want to have that there.
Oh,
That's a
you
good
just
question.
drag it out, right?
Yeah, you should be able to just
Or-
right-click and delete.
Is this a real session? I haven't really been paying attention.
Oh no, sorry, yeah.
No, I mean not in the session. Is this like, are we really playing?
Are we? Is it a positive, non-zero number session?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
This
Okay.
is- we start to.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
able to
God.
remove it.
Hmm.
Shit. No,
I
that's the
forgot
wrong
to-
foundry.
I can't remove any of the actions.
Okay.
What the fuck is
I'll come back to class features. Let me look at what's going on in your character
all right.
sheet.
Yeah, I'll take. a look.
Oh, never mind. I'm not zoomed out far enough.
Where they... Is that
That's
pinned?
dumb.
Okay.
So which action do you want to try to remove?
No, I got it. Apparently, apparently my character sheet window was too small, so it just hid the trash can icon.
Ah,
Oh,
That is
Fun how that
odd.
works.
Yeah.
that.
Man, I'm so used to clicking on Henry still. I was like, where's my character? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Guys, I need to create. I need to like either find or make a character icon.
I threw all the actions in there because I was just like, I want to know what the hell I can do.
Yeah.
yeah. I
that's-
would strongly advise you do that until we
Oh,
find a
yeah.
reason
Yeah.
not to.
I did that too.
Okay.
Very,
Uh,
very glad that's sorted by
Pathfinder.
alphabetical.
Right. Before we get started, any last-minute questions? Concerns? Anything? Anything you want to update? We can start like a few minutes later if you guys still need to like add stuff to your character sheets and whatnot.
Other than the class feature things, I think I'm good.
You're so quiet.
Oh, I didn't realize it was all the way down there.
Could not hear a whole word you were saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, even I can't open class features.
Did you somehow uninstall it?
Who needs them?
Let me restart the server real quick.
Okay.
I
Fair enough.
need to figure out which potions I made this morning.
Also, Ravi, how do you have 18 decks?
I added to it at every step of the way.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's like how I have 18 charisma.
Yeah.
18 int.
Is that doable? Like, because as a
You can't go beyond 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's impossible
I see.
because you can't double stack during any of the buff
If you
things.
pick a race that has it, then it's doable to get your main stat.
Well, at level 1, you're not allowed to go beyond 18.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was saying, like, if you pick a race that has your main stat,
Oh,
then you
gotcha.
can get up to 18.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I wonder if this
oh.
module is causing problems. Okay. Let me... Okay, that works. Launch.
Did you boot us?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, since we're not in the other foundry anymore, was everyone else's passwords an inside joke or no? Or was that just me?
100.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm good at this.
Mine was, because Yarrick had like 28 perception or something.
Mhm.
He plus 14 or something. The passive perception was I see everything.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, that was great.
He's like, how did you get it? I just picked the right things. It's like I didn't even min max it. I wasn't even really going for that.
That was right after you died as a Cruor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I really wanted to play with Cruor.
You could have recreated him.
No.
Well, who knows? You might get a chance to do that.
Oh my god.
I hope
I
not.
kind of have, but no. I don't like doing that.
Oh,
Why
you
is it-
sure? Why not? I've done that for half my characters.
Got lots of character ideas.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to join.
Alright.
Let me see class features if that works.
I should have 12 potions.
Hey, that
Okay,
could work,
I can open it now.
Oh, sweet.
What's even in there?
Your
Aren't
class features.
Super important. At least for ranger, because like rangers aren't a spell casting class, so like they rely on class features.
Oh, fuck.
A swashbuckler. I also have
Sorry.
class features.
You
That's
should.
not
I
important.
would hope you do. Otherwise, you're going to be at a serious disadvantage.
Four,
Yeah, I think they just imported
6.
through when I imported the class though, so
Mine didn't. Well, do you get to choose as a swashbuckler? Because like ranger, you have to choose like a feature based off of like 3 different ones.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dial. Oh,
I could've-
I might have.
I
There
could've
was
fi-
definitely one of these that I
I
wasn't
think
able
your
to
mic fell
open.
down again. Your mic's like so low.
Is it? Okay, let me put it all the way up.
It's
There we go.
like I have you on 200% still.
I also
Wait,
have you
I
at 200%, and but you sound like everyone else at 100%.
Wait, okay, let me see if the input is correct. And it's my actual mic.
Did you modify your audio input on Discord?
No, I shouldn't have changed. Oh, I can change the input volume. Yes,
Oh,
you're
oh
right.
my god, it got so loud.
Oh wow.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
play around with that for a little bit.
Yep.
Alright.
Usually, like everything other than Discord, people complain that I'm too loud, so I must have changed it to make it quiet on Discord.
Okay, I'm going to put you back at 100%.
Yeah, same.
Please, please do.
But you're the same level as everyone else now, I think. So
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, now, okay, class features. There we go.
now you might be able to have your mic way, and we can still hear you.
Like, here, is this still good?
Yeah, that works.
We can still hear you, yeah.
Hell yeah, it's not right up to my face. Okay. Toss this in here.
Wait. Oh, everything's in my containers. I kind of like the containers, but I wish I could get stuff out.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I have something. I have 2 copies, one in equipment, one in the container, and I just set it to be carrying 0 quantity when I take it out.
Yeah. I have too much stuff.
Let me see.
And I have to keep track of where my potions and stuff are. Because it
You would-
matters for actions.
You wouldn't be wearing clothing underneath your armor, right?
You
You
should
could.
be.
So I should be wearing my clothing underneath my armor.
Yes. Like,
Okay.
I would imagine so, right? Like,
But
Even
these are
leather
fi-
armor is pretty uncomfortable if you don't.
mhm.
But these are
I don't-
fine clothes.
The only one where you could sleep is light armor, right?
No,
Like leather
no
doesn't
armor.
count either. No. No, none of the armors.
No.
Well, okay.
I mean,
Because armor
real
has
leather
to be-
armor is pretty stiff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys see the updated rules that I posted about rest? I got short rest
No.
very wrong last time we talked.
Oh,
No, I did not. Where?
Okay.
I saw that you said something about it.
Yeah, let me clarify that before we start. So, long rests are exactly what we talked about, you know. You can only take one once every 24 hours. That's your time to regain all of your stuff, you know, just like how long rests work in D&D. And you need to take one long rest every 16 hours or so, otherwise you start to get fatigued. There are no set short rests in Pathfinder, but you can take a break whenever you want. Well, whenever you want is relative, but you know, when you're not fighting, when you're in a relatively safe spot, you can take a break. And these breaks are anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. And during this time, you can use treat wounds and refocus. Treat wounds is basically how you gain hit points back, and I think refocus is how you can get a few spell slots back.
I use that. I'm gonna have to use that action quite frequently.
Well, the thing is, like, if you use treat wounds on someone, they're immune to the effects of future treat wounds actions for another hour. So, like, if one character treats another character's wounds, right, that the character who got healed cannot be healed again for another hour. And the same is for refocus. Like, if you use refocus, you can't refocus again for another hour. If that makes sense.
Healer's tools to do it.
Yeah, whoever's strongest in medicine should be the one doing that.
It also costs 5 GP, so good luck buying that. If
For
you have any
what?
leftover money. The healer's tools.
Made it.
Oh, I already have it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
A
should.
quarter
you
of the
go.
cost, I made it.
oh,
Well,
nice.
if
Oh,
you
right.
Out
recall,
of trash. So
Uh,
have fun with that.
Oh,
if you
no.
recall, last week I asked
Oh,
Rohit if I
right.
could buy it, and he said yes, so I bought it.
Whatever money that you have left over, you can spend before we start.
Already did.
I have the feat for everything's made of junk and it's not worth anything. But I can make anything that's level 0.
Hey.
Which I
Yeah.
don't know why they call it level 0 instead of just like things without a level.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me
Well, I
not
guess
to
maybe
drink
you
any of
can-
your potions.
Level stuff up.
No, like items have a level.
Yeah, items have a level.
Alright.
And any of your basic items
Oh, wait,
are
really?
level 0 instead of just not having a level.
So many things here that have a level.
Wait,
you know?
so you could create clothing of different tiers.
Yes.
So you could create a fine ball gown out of trash.
No,
What?
it's still the feat specified is junk tinker. the feat specifies that it's still junk. And like,
So you
DM
can't.
could be like, that's still not worth anything. Like, it's still you made it out of junk.
But would
And
the
in my case,
item
trash,
be
'cause I live in a
named?
dump.
But would the item be named clothing, comma fine?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
whatever the creator wants to name it, you know.
I mean, I guess Zoolander, they had trash chic or whatever.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, Derelict. Yeah, it was Derelict, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There you go.
So yep,
Also-
they made fine clothing out of trash.
Oh my god. I can't even begin to imagine how bad that would have spelled. Like, you walk into a fancy, like, I don't know, gala or something, you know? You have all these dignitaries and noble people, and then you walk in your onion skin suit.
Well, I imagine before we managed to do that, you all would end up throwing me in a bath and
But can the bath take away the smell that's baked into your shirt?
well, I was gonna say, and make me get new clothes.
My headcanon is that you would still somehow smell.
Probably.
Well, we can get into the finer character details once we start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing I need to bring up before we start. Shield users. We talked about how shields can possibly take damage. If you raise your shield, if you take an action to raise your shield, expect that your shield will get damaged. So, keep that in mind. You know, there's two levels. There's broken and then there's destroyed. If you reduce it to 0 HP, it's broken. If it gets hit after it's at 0 HP, it's destroyed. Only broken things can be repaired. Same goes for like armor or anything else that I enforce the damage rule on.
I thought broken was like half its HP.
I'm putting it at 0 HP. I think
Alright.
HP is a little too... you're never going to use your shield then. So,
Fair enough.
And if that's unbalanced, I might make it like a quarter HP or something. But for now, it's 0. It's basically your shield is dying versus dead.
How do you repair it?
There's an action to raise your shield.
And
No,
actions to repair it.
Yeah, repairing your shield.
Repair.
Yeah.
If you have the tools, you can do it while you're resting, and you'll basically roll a check for that, or you can take it to a professional.
Okay.
There's a feat that you can get later on where you can repair it as an action, but it doesn't hold that
It's like-
well.
You stick a piece of duct tape on it.
Basically.
Okay, are we ready to get started?
Oh!
What?
That's a yes.
Oh, interesting.
I'm excited. We're outside again.
Woohoo.
Do you guys see this?
It's a
Yeah.
lot of water towers.
That is a lot of water towers,
So,
and they're right next to a river as well.
And
why?
a fountain.
So,
I mean,
So
water
many.
towers
Everyone?
provide pressure, not
Yeah.
water.
No, but all clustered in one area though.
Wait, so they're all for the fountain?
we'll get to that.
Maybe not.
So, welcome everyone to the town of Breach Hill. Nestled away in a quiet corner at the foothills of the Five Kings Mountain, somewhere in eastern Isger, this unassuming town has become a place for all creeds and races to come and live together. Very little is actually known about this town in the outside world, and indeed in most places, its very existence has often forgotten. Breach Hill has long hosted a very proud tradition of calling on heroes in the town in times of need. Heroes who answer this call gain a status and reputation amongst the townfolk, and many have gone on to chase greatness in the world after. While success is never guaranteed, what can be said for sure is that anyone who steps up to answer this call moves beyond the realm of the ordinary. These are people who strive for something more. Tradition around the town calls for heroes to let's say, gather in Wizard's Grace in the morning of the meeting. It's more of like schmoozing with the locals, trying to figure out, what's what, and size up the competition. This morning, 8 o'clock sharp, we focus in on Wizard's Grace. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem like there are many people there. It's uncharacteristically quiet, and the only two people there are a human female who's standing behind the bar and polishing a glass. You can only assume that she's the owner from the way she carries herself and with how familiar she is with the place. You can see that even though she's polishing the glass, she's been like wiping it for some time. She's like not really paying attention to how clean it is, and she's kind of preoccupied. She's really sizing up someone who walked in a few moments ago and just sat down at the table without saying a word. Kevin, could you tell us what this bartender sees?
Yes, so the bartender sees a rather shabbily dressed half-elf, long flowing dark hair, just trying to be as unassuming as possible, just milling about, not really reading much, just trying to see if he could find a menu somewhere.
Well, noticing that you're looking for a menu, this woman walks up to you and basically says like, "Hi, my name is Trinnell. I'm the owner of this establishment. Is there anything I can get you?"
What do you have?
Well, it's a little early in the morning, so we haven't really put anything up for lunch just yet. We do have some leftovers from breakfast. There was a very nice roast that was made. We have some freshly baked bread. I might be able to scrounge up some mulled wine, or if it's a little too early for you, we do have water as well.
Roast sounds nice.
Roast it is.
Can I go for that?
Absolutely. Let me get that for you. So, Trinnell walks back into somewhere behind the bar, presumably to fetch your food. And while she's gone, someone else walks in. Ravi, could you let us know who just walked in?
Well, he will gladly announce his presence. I am Halenbar Silverspine, at your service. And he takes a great bow. This tall, elven man with blonde hair and sort of these silvery gray eyes. Very sharp chin and pointy ears. Dressed in it's definitely armor, but it's very flashy, very showy. And as he's like in his like presented bow, he cocks his head as he notices no one is clapping, and then he looks up, opens his eyes, and says, "Oh, no one's here." Expecting a little bit more of an audience, just for. Oh well, I guess you there. You'll have to do for now to be my audience.
I'm just looking straight up at the ceiling. I don't notice anything.
Hey, buddy. It's just snapping in front of your face.
I don't notice at all. I'm just staring straight up at the ceiling. Just
So there I was, back against the wall. 14 hobgoblins were chasing me down. I was back into their cave. The fire from their this is not in character. This is me having trouble speaking.
I mean, as you're doing this, I'm just yawning and just still looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, he's going though.
Okay. Well, a few moments later, Trinnell returns with a steaming hot plate of roast, and she's thrown a loaf of bread in there, because why not? Here you go, dear. It's on the house. I like to treat the heroes who decide to show up today.
Oh, thank
So,
you very much. I
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Oh, so you treat heroes.
Yes. I like to, very brave people such as yourself want to come and help our town, and it's the least I could do.
Oh, you flatter me. Of course, I am very, very brave. In fact, I once faced down 12 dire wolves alone in the forest. It was quite a frightening ordeal, but I made it out alive and saved that orphanage too.
12
At that point, I finally recognize that you're in front of me. Like, who are you? Are you my server?
Were you not listening to the goblins, the dire wolves, that dragon,
Goblins?
the...
So, the funny thing is, as you mentioned Goblin, someone else happens to walk in and takes the entire room by surprise. Seth, what do we see?
Well, the first thing you notice is definitely the smell. It is not pleasant. That would probably be it. You see a goblin, just standard kind of green goblin, got the ears, the gnarled teeth. He's a little bit older than the typical goblin that you've seen around. But the main thing is just his equipment is not in good shape necessarily. He's got leather armor on, but it's like patchwork stitched together, and you're not sure where it came from. He's got these gross green potions, you just know they're in dirty vials, just hanging on his chest and on his backpack, which just all of his clothes appear to be out of trash. And he just looks around and then goes and sits in a corner. Doesn't say anything to anyone.
If you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I should probably check in on this.
Oh,
And,
don't you worry, fair maiden. I can take care of this monster.
That will not be necessary. This is my establishment, and I like to take care of all my guests.
I'm not a monster.
But it's a goblin.
I'm nice.
And Hal's
you
just
not-
going to sit back down and...
I'm just eating my food.
Is there anything I can get for you in the meantime, Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm talking to Hal.
Kagos. Oh, not me. Yep.
Halimbar's Silver Spine, but you can just call me Hal.
Hal. Okay. Is there anything I can get for you? We have we have this roast that you can see in front of you. We have some bread.
I would love a plate of roast.
All right. I will get that for you. And then Trillin's gonna walk over to the other corner. So, are you sitting in like a different corner entirely? I think
You're muted.
Like the nearest corner to the entrance.
Okay. So
Like he doesn't. Yeah.
Trinnell is just going to walk up to you and be like, are you here for the Call for Heroes today?
I pull out this like wrinkled. It's got coffee stains and it's kind of soppy. Poster.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for this.
Okay. Are you sure? These things get very dangerous, and I just want to make sure you don't get, in over your head.
I think I can handle myself. You see this? I throw this. I can burn the whole place down. I think I can do it.
Please don't do
You
that.
see, monster, I can take care of him.
This one will poison anybody, and this one will heal you.
Okay. Why don't you put those away, and maybe I can get you something to eat. Would you like something to eat? We have a wonderful roast. We have some freshly baked bread.
Do you have any old bread? I like the
Uh,
mold; it gives it flavor.
We have a habit of throwing away our food when it starts to get moldy, but I can see we might have some bread from yesterday's dinner. If that is okay.
That
with you.
okay.
Okay. And as Trinnell turns to leave, one more person walks into the
Amazing.
Jeremy.
Okay. So you see like a very tired looking woman. She has like she's wearing like a leather armor and like a cloak. You see the cloak has like scratches on it that seem very recent. Her hair is like neck length, but it's all like messy and stuff. But the main thing you notice is she has a cage with a bat inside of it, and there are like several pieces of like fruit, and like there's like pieces of unidentified meat at the bottom of the cage. And she just walks in and she's talking to the bat, and she's saying like, okay, you don't like, so you don't like apples, you don't like rats, you don't like flowers, leaves, lettuce. I don't know. Look, just stay in the cage, and I'm gonna get you something here. And they probably have, it's a tavern. It's one of these fancy Breach Hill taverns. I'll pay the extra 2 silver they add to every meal, but just behave yourself. And then she just hurriedly walks in and finds like the nearest table.
Good morning. Are you also here for
Hi.
the Call for Heroes?
Oh, is that did that start? I don't see
Oh,
a
no,
lot of
it
people
hasn't
around
started
here.
yet. No,
Okay.
no. People just, like to come here before it starts to, get to know each other, get something in their bellies.
Speaking of that, do you have anything for? Do you know what this is? And I point to the bat. Like, do you know what kind of? I found this a couple months ago. It's a bat, and it seems pretty tame. It was hurt. I raised it back to health. Do you know what this thing eats? I've been feeding it like apples, but it only reluctantly eats them. I'm confused.
I'm not sure. I've never really had a pet bat before, to be perfectly honest.
Well, do you have any fish? I haven't tried fish yet. That's the one thing.
Unfortunately, we don't have fish. We do have a nice roast, though.
A roast? I never thought about roast. Okay. I'll roast, and I'll cut off a piece for this little guy.
Okay. I will get that for you. And Trinnell disappears to get the food for the other 3 people.
Are we the only people here? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
The 4 of you are the only ones.
Okay. Then I wave to the other table. Okay. You here for the Call Heroes thing? As well?
My name is Halimbar Silverspine. You all may know me from my previous exploits, such as the time when I faced off 9 ogres on the hill before sunrise. Or maybe that time I fought off a wyvern and its hatchlings.
I thought you're a server.
No, I told you I'm a hero of many exploits,
But-
and
When you showed up, my food showed up as well. Are you sure you're not a server?
I am Halimbar Silverspine.
So Sophie looks away and just pays attention to the bat. Oh yeah, real hero.
I'll walk up to Sophie and just like, I think I can help with your bat.
Oh, you know bats? Are you a?
I reach into my backpack and pull out like a dead cockroach and hand it
Dead
out and see if the bat will eat it.
Could be one of them bug bats. Yeah. I put it in the cage. I don't know who controls the bat. If it's me or the DM,
That
honestly.
should be you. You should have control
Okay.
over the sheet.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'd say this is so the bat's name is Nyx, and it's a furry bat. It's medium sized. It's one of the bats that uses echolocation, so it doesn't have the cute dog face. It has the scary vampire bat face. So I guess he sniffs around and notices the cockroach and just bites his head off. Oh, would you look at that? It's one of those insect bats. Well, I guess that roast is all mine.
All right. Maybe. How long has it been since you've been feeding it? And I reach in and pull out another cockroach.
Oh yeah, Nick is tearing into these cockroaches. Well, I put apples in the cage, and when we hunt, it goes off and gets its own food. I never really paid attention. Look, I the other animals, not the ones that can take care of themselves.
Well,
That
there's
reminds me
more-
of the time that I cleared out this giant scorpion nest. It was fearsome. There were 20 in total that I had to fight off all on my own. Of course, I did it in order to save the village and those children.
Why?
Oh, were they grateful?
Why would a server fight a scorpion?
I'm not a server.
Anyone know who this
Are
guy
you
is?
sure?
I am Halimbar Silver Spy, hero extraordinaire.
Ugh.
And at that, Trinnell returns with 3 plates of roast, plops one down in front of Hal, Sophie, and Kagos. And
Wait,
Whoa.
I get a roast? I wanted a bread.
oh, sorry.
Oh, okay, so,
You do have a day-old bread. It's not moldy, unfortunately,
Oh.
but it is a little stale. It's been out
Okay.
all night. And after she does that, she kind of sizes up the room. At this point, it's around 8:45. So it's been 45 minutes since, people generally gather. And seeing that, Trinnell kind of says, normally we'd expect everyone who was going to be here to have shown up by now, so I guess you 4 are it for this month's Call for Heroes. It's a quieter month, I'm not gonna lie, but
All you need is me, Halimbar Silver Spine,
Oh,
hero
real-
extraordinaire.
Oh, I'm sure you could take care of anything that the town council happens to throw at you. But more often than not, the council will hire at least 2 people, maybe more, just for redundancy and to kind of make sure things go okay in case something happens to one person. So, if it's if the task is big enough, all 4 of you might end up working together. Isn't that exciting?
I guess I can let these fellows tag along.
Oh, we're in real dire straits, aren't we?
I start talking to Nick. It's like, I don't like him.
So I look at the
The bat,
innkeeper.
but yes.
Yeah, the bat. That's what I mean. I start talking
Oh,
to the bat.
Is it okay for your server to come with us?
Oh no, he's not my server.
Oh,
He looks like someone who's going to be adventuring with all of you.
oh.
Hold on. Pause for a second. Did we all make antisocial characters?
Well, okay. I wouldn't say
I've been anything but antisocial.
I wouldn't say Halimbar is antisocial. He's too social.
Halimbar. Okay, he's not anti. He's bad at
Right.
being social.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to check.
Yep.
Amazing. So
This
it
is
looks like Hal
great.
is the face of the party.
Yeah,
I do have 16 charisma, so
that is way higher than mine.
That's
Uh,
yeah, that's impressive.
Mhm.
well, I'm going to leave all of you to dig into your food. I'll be right here in case you need anything or like have any questions.
What?
I
Wait,
don't-
what?
Mhm.
Oh, do you know what the quest is this week or this
Oh,
month? You know, is broken down caravan or
I'm sorry,
a
I
wall?
don't know. I
Oh.
really don't know. Like I'll probably be there at the Call for Heroes also because you know it's a wonderful time for us town folk to kind of figure out like what's going on, what are the problems, and you know, between you and me, like we like to gossip there also. There's
Oh, yeah.
so much that can happen,
You-
and
you
it's
hear what-
very rare that we can get most people in the town together in one.
Did you hear what happened to the blacksmith? Did you hear what happened to the blacksmith? Yeah, I'll
What
tell you later.
happened?
I'll tell you later.
What happened to the blacksmith?
Oh well, you know his son.
I don't know anyone here. I'm
Yeah.
new.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen any of you before actually. Well,
I whispered to Hal, there's a blacksmith here?
there might be. I'm not sure.
Okay,
I've been
that
here
makes,
for like maybe a week.
that
I
makes two
haven't
of us.
I haven't needed to see a blacksmith.
Well, let's listen in some more.
Anyway, his son fell into the sewer, and then he lost, he lost like the blacksmith's special hammer, and now he's grounded for a week. That's all I wanted to say.
I mean, would they
I was
need
going to start clapping.
adventurers for that?
No, it was just a thing that happened.
Oh, okay.
Towns talk.
Ah,
I hadn't heard of this before. I need to
Oh,
go check in.
Yeah, you should. He's in a real bad state about it.
Yeah, Crink can get a little strict at times,
Mhm.
but oh, I hope he's not taking it out on his son too hard. He did like that hammer though.
Did it? It's kind of an old hammer though. I feel like it's good that it's gone.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's getting rusty. Like the last time I got some airheads from him, they were like there was a bit of rust on some of them. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, It's see, if we didn't all gather together, I would have never found that out.
Exactly.
It's for
That's
moments
why
like this.
that's why the call for heroes is such a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to roll a crafting check to see if arrowheads can get rusty from a rusty hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if it's just a rumor.
So, with your 17, you surmise that no, rust isn't transitive. There has to be moisture.
I'm going to whisper over to Levis, even though I don't know that's his name yet. I don't
you do
think
not.
I don't think a hammer can give arrowheads rust. That doesn't seem how it works.
Maybe it's magic?
Magic to transmit rust? That seems not useful.
The world is full of strange things, no?
You know what? This reminds me of the time that I fought the Dark Mage and his army of undead. Let me tell you about that.
At that point, I just start eating my roast.
Well, aside from okay, so quick, break character for a second.
Right.
Would Sophie know Trinnell?
Trinnell is the innkeeper.
Yes, the innkeeper for.
Is there only one inn in town?
No, there are a few.
No.
But
Okay.
Wizard's Grace is the most popular.
She probably would know Trill
Okay.
to some extent. Yep.
Okay. Come back in.
All right.
So, Sophie, it looks like everyone else here is from out of town, so you might have to show them around a little bit, or at least like help them out, make sure they don't get lost.
Yeah, I was hoping, we'd have some more local support for these things, but maybe they're not meeting at the end. Maybe they're busy, taking care of their kids or something, right?
Yeah, I mean um, it's really odd that no one else has really shown up here today. You would at least expect the people who had issues to check in, uh, kind of see who might be taking on their quests, but I guess everyone's just really busy this morning.
Yeah. I haven't seen this many outsiders since, for years. And did you hire that one? I point to Hallenbar. Is that
No,
that
no,
guy?
no, no.
Okay.
He's from out of town and sounds like he's here for an adventure.
Yeah, a little too much adventure, those out of towners, always so full of themselves.
um, so how has everyone finished eating, started eating? Like, what have all of you been doing as these conversations have been like going on?
I think I've been like eating my roast. Oh, as the conversations have been going on, so
Okay.
Hal's
been
been chewing with
switching
his mouth
between-
open and while telling his stories.
I'm
switching
completely
between-
ignoring Hal. Just eating my food.
Between eating and feeding Nyx more insects that I find in my bag.
why are there so many cockroaches in your bag?
I mean, I don't feel like you really need to ask that question out of character.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? Resourceful guy.
um. Okay. So let's say that it's now 9:30 and all of you have finished eating. Trinnell comes. She had gone back to the counter at some point
Mhm.
to take care of business. Who knows how busy innkeepers really are, right?
Mhm.
And then she notices that all of you are kind of done and basically comes to like collect your plates. And she's gonna ask, so does anyone want anything else?
Some water would be great.
Sure, and she brings you some water.
Thank you for this water.
My pleasure.
Trinnell, you got any bugs? Like spare bugs lying around? We found out this guy's a carnivore, and I point to Nyx.
No.
No?
If I found bugs in here, we wouldn't really be a reputable establishment, now would we?
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to imply that. Yeah, I've never seen a bug here ever. Come to think of it.
Yeah, we like to keep our place clean, and our cat Roxy does help out with that. So.
Oh yeah, Roxy. Where is she right now? Is she here?
I think she's off with a few of the kids.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to take her around.
Oh, she's getting pretty old now, isn't she?
Yeah, she's been with us for a while.
Yeah.
We did pull her in off the streets a long time ago, so.
Yeah. She's lived a good life here,
Yeah. Breach Hill is a very kind place to
It is.
to everyone.
It is.
Well, I mean, everyone else here seems to be from out of town, and I really, it would be, you shouldn't waste your time, because the adventures that you take during the Call for Heroes might take you away from town, and you have some time now, and looking around, taking in the sights and smells of this, nice quiet little place. It's not a bad idea. We have wonderful shops, other establishments for you to stock up in, places that you can hang out at near the river. You should take some time to look around a little bit. The Call for Heroes doesn't start till noon, and you have a few hours left.
Yeah, well, I'll you want to come with us? I'll show these guys around. Or no, you take care of the inn. Actually, never mind. You're busy.
Yes, unfortunately, I can't leave this in. You never know when
Yeah.
other customers might come in.
Yep, the lunch rush. Yep.
But if there's
yeah.
anywhere that you would like to go, I'd be happy to point you in the right direction.
Okay, actually, is there a map
Okay.
for me to look at?
let me pull all of you here.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing a gray screen. Oh, there it goes.
should- yeah.
Uh-huh.
Since I'm the only one with the character art, could you just use mine as like a place marker for us? Just so we
Um,
know where we are.
I'll just show you instead, because none of this is really set in stone at the moment. Everyone, yes, is at Wizard's Grace, right here.
What
Oh,
the
right there.
hell?
Okay.
I just restarted and it still had me on the call.
What?
I completely restarted my computer, and then when I opened Discord up, I was still on the call with you guys.
Oh yeah.
That was weird.
Wait, when did you restart? Did you get
Just now.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't
I was wondering why that was like. Yeah, I
And
was
you-
wondering why your video was cut off. Like
yeah,
that.
and I can't get into Foundry.
Oh, you're still logged into Foundry.
Well, like all your videos froze. Yeah, that's really weird.
I mean, he just froze as well.
Yeah. Let me try to. Maybe I can kick you. I don't know what that'll do if I kick you though. All right, whatever. You're a bit kicked.
I mean, I'm in the login screen. I just can't join because I can't select my name.
Try refreshing. You should.
Hmm.
Yeah, it might work now.
Still can't. No.
What?
Yeah, your session isn't active anymore.
But like,
Try
that
incognito?
wouldn't be on my end.
I mean, you could try incognito mode, see if that helps.
Nope.
Um,
Let me try different browser. No, I still can't join. I switched browsers, so definitely not on my end.
So it's just not showing you your name as an option.
Yeah, all of them are grayed out, and like I can't select anything.
Restart?
I can try restarting again. Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that I switched browsers, just what the fuck? No, how did you get there? God, I have never once had McAfee or ever allowed it to install or do anything, and somehow I'm getting a pop up and it's pissing me off.
Antivirus software is like a virus on its own.
McAfee in general.
Isn't the guy like a jerk on Twitter?
I think he's always been a jerk, though.
I mean, the dude's like real crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, didn't he have to? You know, he doesn't live in the U.S.
Yeah, he
had
fled
to
the
flee
country.
for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fled the country. I think he's in somewhere in South America, in, like
he,
a
had to,
compound.
he had to flee?
Yes.
I think he did some questionable things. I don't know what exactly. And I'm not going to speculate because this video is probably going to make it onto YouTube, so.
oh right.
Oh,
right.
right, yeah.
You just
Alright,
gotta put a
alright.
disclaimer.
Now that you restarted, I
The
can-
opening that soda's gonna make it
join.
on YouTube. All right.
Loading in.
Jeremy, would you mind associating your name with the character?
Oh, how do you do that?
It should be in like the very first pop-up that shows up. That's what happened to me.
If you
Yeah.
right click, you can do player configuration, I think.
Oh, I keep hitting save on the default configuration, so let me refresh it.
Oh, I guess he's back in the U.S.
Oh, is he?
He got
Oh, he got-
deported from Guatemala.
He got deported from Guatemala. Amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like a multi-million-dollar compound there?
Well, he got deported, so probably
Guess
not.
Not anymore.
He didn't pay
Yeah.
the right people.
Yep. Okay, perfect.
Okay, are we all set?
Yep.
Okay. So yes, right now everyone's at number 17, Wizard's Grace.
Okay.
Okay.
And Trinell says, yeah, so the Call for Heroes is going to be in the town hall just down the street. But that is for a couple hours at least. So, yeah, you should take this time to look around the town.
All right. Where do you guys want to go?
What is there to see here?
Well, you know, town stuff. You guys, where are you guys from?
I'm from Absalom, but I'm staying at the Great Dream House right now.
Oh, you're from Absalon. Oh, then our tiny town must be must pale in comparison to that magnificent city. I've always wanted to go. I've heard it's the greatest city in the world.
Magnificent might not be the word I would use to describe it.
Oh? But isn't it home to the greatest structures and the greatest monuments and the greatest buildings and the greatest heroes in all the world? That's what
I
I've heard.
never saw any of that.
Oh. Well,
Obviously
you're
not
very
home to the greatest heroes, because I am here.
Of course.
And where's the greatest hero from?
Oh, out of character, I never figured that out.
Okay,
Alright.
In character, he'll just say, "Oh, you know, just a small place over in."
Okay,
You
so
know.
you.
What,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you just, you know, the great city of.
I don't know what he's saying.
I might have heard of that. Could
Yes,
you
it's a great
repeat it?
elven city. It's a great. Great, Elven City.
Don't remember any Elven cities sound like that.
It sounds more orcish.
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
me.
that's. Are you an orc
What are you-
impression?
What are you talking about?
You're an orc?
No, I am an elf, Halimbar Silverspine, a hero extraordinaire.
So first you're a server, now an orc.
No,
And
to both of those. I was never either of those.
oh. 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 Okay.
I am Halimbar Silverspine, hero extraordinaire.
Is he one of those constructs that keeps repeating? Do constructs exist?
I still don't
Yes.
know any of your names.
Oh yeah, sorry, it slipped my mind. My name's Sophie. This little guy's Nyx, and I point to the bat.
Soph, Nyx, got it.
Sophie. Okay.
Soph, Nyx, got it.
Uh,
You can call me Hal.
Hal. Is that your Hal? Okay.
Well,
Kagos. And this is Goop Goop. And if I pull
Kagos
out
and
Goop
Cop,
Goop.
got it.
What is Goop Goop?
Goop Goop is my familiar that is made of my blood and
What?
alchemical ingredients, which happen to be trash.
Wait,
Like,
is Goop Goop the pile of trash?
no. I mean, I'm that. Goop Goop is
Oh.
he's a little humanoid that's like made of blood and like dumpster juice and gross stuff.
Is he just out like walking like beside you?
I mean, he was hanging out in my bag.
Oh, okay.
I kind of imagine it
I
as like
pulled him and introduced him.
I kind of imagine this as like a little plastic baggie with little pipe cleaners sticking out of it for arms and legs.
Oh, like from Toy Story.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay.
He can change shape. Be something
that's my
else.
headcanon now.
All right, that's what he is now, I guess.
Whoa, that thing,
But he's still goopy because goop goop.
can that thing talk?
No, but I mean, it can do this, and I have it reload my sling.
Sling.
Ooh, that is useful.
Dexterous.
Useful.
Okay. My name is Levis Ras, stargazer, fortune teller by trade.
So we got
You're a
Soph,
fortune
Nyx.
teller. Do you have? Would you be able to read my fortune? I really
Well-
want to know what's in store for me today.
Well, of course. Just give me a second. I dig through my bag and I bring out like a rather old-looking parchment, full of drawings of constellations. When were you born? I need to know what sign you are.
Wow,
I'm
that's,
I'm a
uh,
stargazer.
that's
Well,
kind
what
of a
is
sensitive
yours?
question, don't you think?
If you just want to know the sign, I have a pamphlet for you, and I bring out a rather old looking pamphlet. Essentially, it's the same. Just it has all of the information found on this excellently written wiki article. Please take a look. I must know in order to divine.
Okay. So wait, what am I looking for?
What cosmic sign you are?
I don't know enough about.
Just choose a
Ashes
random
dates.
one. Just choose a random one.
Whatever the one is on April.
On April?
Yeah.
You can roll.
It's
Gauze
going to
rat.
be the April one.
Okay, so you're the daughter.
Yes.
Ah, the daughter. That is an interesting one. Okay, let's see. With the position of the caravan to the north, we have the owl. Looking across from it, let's see what we get for you. Ah, yes. I'm seeing I'm seeing a sign with I'm seeing snow. Snow. You're heading in the snow. There's ice everywhere. It's not wintertime or snowy here, is it?
Not generally at this time of year. We did have some chilly weather a few months ago, but it's cleared up now, and as you can see, it's a lovely spring morning.
I would say be wary of the ice.
Um, oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't plan on leaving town anytime soon, so we shouldn't have
Well,
ice around here.
eventually, when ice appears, be wary.
Oh,
And,
good
and
to
I
bear in mind.
dramatically close my star chart.
I need to be careful next winter. Who knows what can happen?
Al starts clapping.
Well, if you're looking for places to visit, might I suggest Monument Circle? It's really the shall I say the crown jewel of our little town here. A lot of work and effort went into that, and it's a very nice and beautiful and calming place to be. And then kind of looking at well, there's no way to put this nicely. Kind of sizing up Kagos. She also suggests maybe you can check out Crimsonwood Furs as well. They do have some nice clothes there, and I'm sure they'd be able to find something for you as well.
I'm perfectly comfortable in my clothes. I made them myself. They fit me.
Okay, I understand. But the people over at Crimson, they take very good care of their customers, and they also make clothes to fit. So, if that's something that you're worried about, I can guarantee that they will do right by you.
Oh, is Finn in today at Crimsonwood? Is he working there
Yes,
right now?
yes, he should be
Oh,
today. He generally opens up at around 10, if I'm not mistaken. So, in a few minutes.
yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I seen him. Yeah, I'll stop by. I don't know about these guys. I wouldn't want to hold them up, but yeah, I can stop by.
Shall we go then?
All right, Monument Circle, let's go.
I will lead the way, and Hal immediately starts walking the wrong direction.
It's someone. Anyone want to tell him? It's that way. I point like to the right direction.
I
No
knew
one
that. I
wanted to
was
tell
just testing you. And starts walking
Right.
the other direction.
Okay, let's let him catch up, and then I start walking towards Monument Circle.
Okay.
I
Is that where everyone's going?
Yep.
lead the way.
Okay.
All right.
So all of you kind of take a leisurely pace and uh, you know walk from Wizard's Grace. Basically, you just cross the street, walk past Town Hall, and make your way over to Monument Circle. And once you get there, you see that there are like a good number of people kind of walking around, going about their business. There are some kids playing off in one of the corners, or off in one of the corners playing. A lot of adults kind of gathered around the edge of the circle. Um, the monument itself is a very grandiose looking statue. It's largely made of gray stone, and it's at the center of a fountain. This fountain has four jets of water kind of firing up towards the statue. And I think I actually have a picture of this statue. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. So, this is what that statue looks like.
Ooh.
And yeah, it looks like some kind of humanoid person, but you know, that's all you can really tell. And you know, the fountain itself is actually kind of spectacular because it doesn't look like there's any magic going on here, but somehow the water is shooting up pretty consistently. And as if you remember, like from the picture we were looking at before, those 5 water towers, those are basically what's powering the fountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
And no, this is definitely the most lively place that you've seen in Breach Hill so far.
There's okay.
So, what's everyone doing now that you're here?
Would you look at that fountain? Reminds me of the time when I helped clear out some dust devils from the college's great library.
They gave you a statue for sweeping up the library.
No, that was just one of my exploits. The library was so vast with so many books. Spirits and magic had coalesced in the form of dust creatures and were attacking students, and I had to put an end to them.
So the dust.
Where was this library?
Oh, you know, the one to the north. Don't worry about it. It's in a say north of here. It's not very important. But you know what else is actually to the north? This great mountain, which is home to a dragon, where I defeated this dragon that was terrorizing the countryside, and it'll just go on like that.
I looked to Sophie. Are there mountains north of us?
Like, you know, like way north, way north. There's some like super close up to the to the east, but
Sophie, why don't you give me a... I need to figure out what kind of checks.
yeah,
It's
based
a
off-
mountain
A
check.
geography check.
I mean, there's settlements.
is there history in this
Oh,
game?
You have
wouldn't
the
it be
settlement.
like
Roll society for me.
society? Let me see. Society, and then you just click. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
feel like that would be
So-
nature, but
yeah.
No, it won't be. There's a reason for this, but nothing comes to mind when he, like, you know, when you think of mountains close by, all that really comes to mind are the Five Kings Mountains, but that's more to the east.
Yep.
As far as you know, there's nothing really to the north for any
Yeah.
measurable distance.
Yeah, there's mountains. There's this in the same place as all his delusions.
Oh, that's good to know.
Anyway, look at this fountain. Isn't it awesome? And I point out the fountain. People throw coins in here sometimes.
What's the glowing thing that the statue's holding?
That's just art. There's nothing really glowing there.
Oh. Oh, the picture's a lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Also, the grass that's growing around it's not really there. It's supposed to be water, but you know, You gotta work with what you got. So
Wait, so this statue, is it like in the fountain?
it's in the middle of the fountain.
Middle of the fountain. Okay.
And the jets of water are kind of shooting up towards it, but none of them really reach. Like, they arc and kind of land at the base of the fountain. It's almost like it was intentionally designed not to get the statue wet. They really just wanted to, like, kind of highlight the statue for whatever reason. Okay, so now it's around. So I'll say it took all of you about, 10 minutes to get from Wizard's Grace to here, and after all of this, it's about 10:30 now. So what would you like to do?
When are they going to pass out the quests?
That's gonna be in the town hall. Okay, out of character, where's the town hall?
It's right behind you guys.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's right over there, that big building with the blue dome. We kind of just okay, do people gather around the circle and listen to it? I feel like that's what would
No,
happen.
they do it inside town hall.
Inside. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you would think they do it in the courtyard, but it's inside. It's sometimes there's a ton of people, sometimes it's just, a couple. I'm hoping it's not a lot because there's not a ton of room in the lobby. It gets kind of crowded, But we got time to explore some more if you guys want to.
Well, I've been thinking about it. Y'all think I need new clothes, so where do you all put your garbage? I just
In
Oh,
a trash can?
yeah, there's trash cans around the city. There's
But I mean, where's the big pile?
the big pile.
Yeah,
We've got alleys.
I mean the dump.
Oh, the dump. We just kind of they just kind of toss it around outside the walls.
Oh,
Is that what happens? Rohit.
Okay, roll me a recall knowledge.
Recall knowledge.
You can do it with the society flavor.
Okay. Society. Ooh.
I feel like in this age, there just isn't enough trash to make a dump.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all you know is there are like these bins scattered
Mm-hmm.
around the city where the townspeople generally throw away their stuff, and in the mornings, people in houses kind of leave their trash out on the streets, and someone comes and picks it up, but you don't really know where it goes. It's just
Mhm.
magic as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, we just put in the bins, and the garbage collectors they take care of it, and we don't really know how the garbage collectors work.
would they know that in the town hall?
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
could
they
add.
would.
They
Alright.
probably would. All right.
I start marching towards the town hall.
It doesn't start for another 2 hours.
Are we?
I ignore and
gonna
keep
follow?
marching towards the town.
Look, he's kind of hard. He's kind of hard to see in a crowd. Let's not get lost.
Hal is still self-absorbed in his story, but as he notices everyone else moving away, he follows along.
I just go up to the first person in the town hall that I can find if I get in.
Okay. Go to the first person in the town hall.
Just-
So as you approach this person, right? You notice something a little odd. This is a very short-ish person. Actually, you know what? This person's about your height, and facing the other direction, kind of looking towards town hall, but seems very distracted. It's almost like she has no idea where she is or what she's doing, and she's kind of like mumbling to herself. And could you? So who all have approached her? Is it just Kagos, or is everyone else going towards her?
I think I'm the only one with a mission right now.
Okay.
I'll just get there first for sure.
Yeah.
So whoever's
Yep.
close by, could you roll perception?
that.
I guess I could. Or okay, there we go. Oh well.
Oof.
Hmm. Okay.
Roll
So
mode.
you walk up to her and you don't really like hear what she's saying or like what she's doing, but what do you do?
Hey, hello, hey,
Hi. Hi.
where do you all put your garbage? I mean, after like it's collected.
Our garbage?
Yes.
Um, I, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
I just walk away and go find someone else.
Oh, okay. It was nice talking to you too.
No response. I got 6 charisma. I can't do this nicely.
So where do you go next?
Next person I see, I can find. Just wandering the halls of town hall.
Okay, the next person you find is a guard. It's like, hi, can I help you?
Where do you all put your garbage?
Our garbage. We have trash cans out up front that you can.
No, but I mean,
use.
like, where's it go to after that?
Where does it go to after that? It gets thrown away.
So, like, it goes in the trash can, and then somebody else takes it somewhere.
Yes.
Where's the somewhere?
Do I look like a trash man to you?
How does nobody know where the dump is? And I walk away.
Sir, I need you to come back. Town hall is closed at the moment. We're getting ready for this month's Call for Heroes, so you need to wait outside for now.
Fine. Okay. I'll walk back to the group. And just, I can't get any new clothes.
Yeah, we're just waiting outside. Like we didn't even go in because we knew it was closed.
I'm just
Yeah.
going like,
Yep.
huh?
Just watching him out of curiosity.
No one knows where the dump is. The city dump. I don't.
Really? I was hoping you'd get some info. I've been wanting to know ever since you brought it up. You think you know a place, and then someone comes around and asks a question, makes you think.
I know it's not that big a city, but there's some things you need to throw away, like moldy bread. That's where I
Really?
get all my food, and it's delicious.
But
I got this plain
why
bread.
do you want to know about the dump?
That's where I get my clothes.
Not a store?
I've never really been in a store.
Aren't we planning on going to one?
I wasn't.
Would you
I can
consider?
go with you. It'd be exciting. I've never been in a store before.
I think you could consider a tavern a store.
Is a tavern a store?
Feel
mean, it sells
Is a restaurant a
food.
store?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a restaurant, right?
A definition of a
God,
store is
now
that they sell something, so
I feel like it's a subcategory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've just always separated those. I can't go back on it. So Kagos now believes that taverns aren't stores.
I'll accept that.
Okay, so what did y'all want to do? Do you want to go to the store or just hang out here? Or something else?
well, since we're talking about the store, let's go to the store.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't think furs are the right thing for this guy.
Sophie, you would know that right across the street from
Mhm.
Crimson Furs is like a more average clothing store.
Uh-huh.
It's where like you go for your workers' clothes, or a standard cotton or woolen shirt, pants, stuff like that, aprons, whatnot.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say, yeah. Let's head over. Let's cross the bridge. I can say hi to Finn at any time. Really. Let's get this guy out of the garbage. Um. And so I start heading towards the store.
So yeah, okay. The
Yeah.
store that you're looking for is one of the buildings housed in this
Hmm.
rectangular shaped building. So that the rectangular shaped building is basically divided into like, I want to say 6 different storefronts, and
Mhm.
one of the storefronts is very clearly a clothing store. They have like um, these very colorful uh, cloths laid out on their counters, and you can tell that these cloths are what they would use to stitch shirts or pants or anything really that's made to order. They also have a selection of pre-made clothes kind of hung out to the side. And yeah, what
Do
would you
they
like to
have tourist tees?
do? What?
Do they have
I
have
don't know
tourist
if
tees?
I don't know if printed t-shirts have been invented yet.
What would be the equivalent? Like,
I mean, there's people that do the embroidery and stuff.
That's true.
oh yeah, like a town like seal on a shirt, I guess. Or
Yeah,
Uh,
just a giant stamp.
so you do notice that there are a couple, not t-shirts, but like rectangular cloths that could be um, bandanas or like just work cloths, or like, you could really use them for anything. But they're about like 9 inches by 9 inches, and they have a person's face embroidered on them.
Thing that
Uh,
says "I heart Breach Hill" or
No, it's
For-
just this person's face.
would Sophie recognize the person?
So, Sophie, I need another society check.
Society. There you go.
or like Soap Society.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
funny.
Oh, it's our first nat 20
Hey,
on a society check.
Hey,
confirming that we
trained-
live in one.
Are
No,
you
I'm not.
trained in not
It-
society, in the settlement of Beach Hill?
Not Beach Hill exactly, but like a
This
village
can
like
be
3
an
hours
in-character
over.
conversation.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
No, that was an out of character conversation.
So, Sophie, you actually do recognize that face, and it's the same face that was on the statue in Monument Circle, believe it or not. You know
Dwight.
that this is the face of Lamin Breachton, the namesake of Breach Hill. You know that he is a very revered person in this town, and everyone associates him with the founding of the town. The specifics on the legend often change, but the generally accepted version is that the people who originally are in this area, so they lost all their memories and they couldn't remember who they were,
Mhm.
how to do anything, and they really just had no idea what they were going to do. They had given up all hope, and they had basically resigned themselves to death because they couldn't even remember how to take care of themselves. Along came this very friendly wizard by the name of Lamin Breachton, and he devoted a considerable amount of time and his personal wealth basically retraining everyone there, and kind of helping them get set up, helping them build houses, establish governmental structures, and whatnot. And then he kind of just left. But, ever since he did that, the town has been really grateful for him because, if it wasn't for him, those people would have died. And, if it wasn't for him, this town wouldn't exist. So, he is,
Mhm.
he is basically the most famous person in this town.
And
You're, oh,
oh.
sorry.
of he like is he who the town's named after?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Huge.
And you said that there's like a shirt with his face on it.
It's like a piece of cloth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a
Going
tablecloth.
to. How much are they?
So as you look around for a shopkeeper, someone kind of walks. Oh, we have customers. Excellent, excellent. What can I do for you people today?
I'm told that my clothes are not good.
I would never question someone's taste in clothing. All I can do is
I highly recommend that you do.
Yeah, I give like a really puzzled look.
So you think my
Oh.
clothes are good?
No one can
Standing
offer
behind
better
him saying
clothing
no.
than what I can, and all I can do is suggest some of my finest wares. For example, we have this lovely cotton T-shirt, or T-shirts don't exist. Sorry, we have this lovely cotton shirt that I believe would fit for the very reasonable price of 30 copper pieces, and we have these leather pants as well, very comfortable, very resilient, very rugged. You look like someone who likes to get down in the rough and
I mean,
work with your hands on things. And I imagine these leather pants here would stand up to anything you throw at them, and they are not that expensive at all. Only 70 copper pieces.
And to get this young, impressionable goblin to pay 1 full gold piece for a very simple set of clothing?
I feel like I can make it for cheaper, and I got like the pockets are in the right spot. It's like, I mean, where do I keep these? And I pull out just random junk out of random pockets.
We can sew pockets onto you for no cost at all. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy with my clothes. I don't know why they made me come here. Well, they didn't make me. Suggested multiple times.
Well, why don't you try it on? See if it fits.
I'm afraid that if you try these on, you will have to keep them.
And I can't even find out if they fit. Yeah, I can't buy this.
I can take measurements for you if you would like.
But I mean, I got like these weird lumps, you know, and you gotta pull up the shirt. I don't think the standard. I don't think the measurements will. I like my clothes.
Are any of the lumps infected? Out of character?
Probably. Actually, no, because of I am an iron.
Nope, and we lost him.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I was like, no, I am a iron gut goblin, so like I'm resistant to infections.
That explains a lot. Says that in character.
Yeah.
Well, if you you know what? I think I might have something that's more to your taste. And the shopkeeper disappears behind the counter and comes back up with this patchwork shirt of it looks a lot like it's been thrown together by leftover strips of cloth. This is
It's some good looking shirt.
This is
I like
something
that.
that I've been practicing on. It's a brand new style. I think it's going to be very fashionable, you know, in no time at all. And you can be ahead of the curve. And you know, if you're willing to sport this and walk around town and show off this latest fashion trend to the rest of the town, I would be more than willing to give this to you for 5 copper pieces.
Mm. I've never bought. I want to buy something. All right.
Okay, so you buy this patchwork shirt, and it is okay. Let me.
Is it hideous?
It's hideous.
Perfectly my good.
So-
Perfectly my style. Got it.
The left sleeve is two colors. So the front half is purple and the back half is yellow, and you can see the stitch markings, the stitching that where the two colors join up. That was done in black thread, and that's attached to a shirt that's actually a white base, right? But on top of it are like stitched again in black thread patches of different colors all over the place. You have red and a blue and a green and a purple, any color you can imagine spread anywhere across the front and the back. And the right sleeve is the same, like front half is purple, back half is yellow.
I
Our
like the-
character,
I like
it
the
looks
patchwork.
exactly like a jester's.
I like the patchwork. I mean,
Are the
Yeah.
stitches
you
uneven?
can compare.
Oh,
Look,
absolutely.
and I like hold up my patchwork stuff.
Oh
Okay,
man.
So 5 copper pieces for a clean shirt. Does not help the smell at all.
Sophie knows that it's not like the best shirt, but she's just glad he's not wearing garbage. So he's gonna let this happen.
mean, It's still like my leathers and
Mhm.
it's only my shirt. Everything else.
Right. Oh,
Yeah. I
yeah.
still
That,
want
I kinda like
ask about
stores.
bandana.
oh yeah, yeah.
This bandana, what would you like to know about it?
How much?
Oh, this is only 10 copper pieces. We like to make sure everyone has some memorabilia from our town, and nothing is more important than our founder, Landon Breachton. If there's anything you should take away from this town, it should be stories of his greatness and his generosity and his kindness.
And copper. That's a bit much, don't you
Well-
think?
Well, considering your friend over here has already bought something for me today, I'd be willing to bump it down to 7 copper pieces. This is very fine embroidery work, and stitching faces onto cloth is not easy, if I may say so for myself. It took a lot of time and effort to put this together. So 7 is the absolute lowest I'd be willing to go.
Twisted my arm. I'll buy a red one.
All right, you get the red one, and on that, the face is stitched in black, white, and gray threads. Just
Oh.
in terms of like how it would be accented
Mm.
to look more like a realistic face.
Do you have a shirt version of that?
I do not. However, I would be more than willing to stitch it onto a shirt.
Yes, please.
So what kind of shirt would you like? Something comparable to what your friend over here has bought, or would you like something more solid?
More solid would be nice.
We have these wonderful white shirts and these so we have white, black, and maroon for the very, very reasonable price of 30 copper pieces each.
Let's go with maroon. White would get too dirty, and I shouldn't get the founder's face dirty.
No, that wouldn't be very nice, and between you and me, people around town might not take that too well.
Yeah. Let's go with maroon.
Okay, let's what kind of color, or what color patch would you want on that?
Surprise me.
Okay, I think I'll do the black patch for you. And you see him pull out from behind the counter a black bandana, and this one has kind of the opposite of the red bandana. The thread work here is done in white, gray, and accents of blue, and
Mhm.
that's kind of how the vase is constructed. And he takes this and he starts. So he has a machine in the back that's, well, yeah, I'd say it's kind of like a rudimentary sewing machine, and he's basically um, stitching your bandana onto your shirt.
Okay. Excellent.
That happens, and then he brings it out to you. He's like, "Here you go."
Thank you. I'll treasure this as I just put it on top of. I just wear it on top of the shirt I'm already wearing.
Okay, and yes, and that would be 30 copper pieces.
Okay.
Okay, is anyone else buying memorabilia?
Be kind of weird walking around the village with Breach Hill stuff. I'll pass.
How you really look like tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We have our tour guide, and then we have the tourists.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
mine tied around my like what's it called? Scabbard.
Yeah. I was really hoping that they would have an I Heart Breach Hill shirt.
Yeah, me too.
I would have bought that.
Most people can read. Yeah, well, Breach and great guy. One day I hope to be on the face of some piece of clothing.
Um. Okay, so at this point it's around 11:15ish.
Hmm.
So this might be a decent time to start heading back towards the town hall. And this is also kind of our halfway point, so we can take a break here.
All right.
If anyone needs to use the restroom or whatever. And yeah, start again in a
Cool.
few minutes.
Awesome.
What would I call the shirt?
You could just call it a shirt or something. There's probably a shirt item. If there isn't, I don't know, honestly.
Okay. I'll go find one. Oh no, only
Just
change.
put negligible bulk. And
Well, I was gonna
have
put under
it
equipment.
affixed to my armor. Whereas, can I? Oh, I can affix to a weapon. There we go. So it's
Well, no, well,
on my
you could.
scabbard.
So for me, I guess I'll say it's worn. Worn garment. Okay. Shirt with. Landon. What was his last name?
Breachton.
Breachton.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have Rohit correct this later.
I just said the founder of Breach Hill's face. Founders.
Alright,
face.
Rohit.
Yes.
How do you spell Landon's Breachton's
Uh,
name?
LAN. Let me just type this out.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was close.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, excellent.
So far, I've had fun. even if it has been just
Just
fine
talking.
memorabilia.
That's good to hear. It's
Yeah.
I would really like a little more RPing this time around. You know, for this campaign. I feel like it's just more fun, you know, to stretch out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm gonna let you all drive the story. So
Our
also, Kevin, I spelled the name wrong.
Oh,
characters are ridiculous.
I also said it wrong. It's Lament Breachton. Not
oh,
Lament.
Lamond.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Lamond.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So all of you. Okay. So we're back in it now. Yeah. So as you're wrapping up shopping, you notice that it's around 11:15 ish. Um, you know, it's getting kind of close to the start of the Call for Heroes. What would what would you like to do?
Um, is there like a crowd forming like outside of the town hall or?
Um, so are you walking back towards town hall then?
Oh, right. Um, yeah, I don't think there's much we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we because
Okay.
it's getting close.
Okay. So all of you start to make your way back towards town hall.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it does look like there is a crowd forming outside. It's nowhere close to everyone in town, you know. Um, but there are a decent number of people. It's almost like, you know, people who don't actually, you know, you wouldn't realize any of this. Um, no, it's just a decent number of people. Everyone's kind of like milling by the entrance, and there is something curious though. You do notice that one figure is by the entrance, and you recognize her as the same person that Kagos had like kind of rudely interrupted earlier, and it looks like she hasn't moved from where you last saw her. Um, about like an hour ago at this point. Um, it's a very like shortish goblin woman, with once again her back is turned towards you, and as you draw closer, you kind of hear her mumbling under her breath, "Oh no, I hope nothing has gone wrong with them. My poor Bumblebrashers. I haven't heard from them in so long. I don't know what to do. I really hope it's going okay." But you know, other than that, everyone seems to be having a good time.
Man, sounds like you're in need of a hero.
Oh, oh, hi. Um, I'm sorry. I've been a little distracted. I didn't notice you walk up there. And this is what this person looks like.
Oh,
A very, very kindly looking goblin woman, very well dressed. Her clothing is impeccable. She's got this very like purple, almost royal blue dress on, covered in a white gown of sorts, white overcoat. That's immaculately clean. She has a very ornate silver-looking necklace around her that has a butterfly at the front, and yeah, she has a very distressed look on her face. But the minute she turns around and starts talking to you, some of the tension eases away, and she seems to snap out of whatever trance she was in. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you. What can I do for you?
I couldn't help but overhear you worrying about some thrashers.
Oh, yes, my bumble brashers. Oh,
Do you-
how rude of me. I should introduce myself. My name is Warble Bumble Brasher. I serve as the ambassador for the Bumble Brasher Goblins of Hell Knight Hill to the town of Breach Hill. And yeah, that's who I am. And my Bumble Brashers, they're a settlement of goblins who live over a little ways away from here at Hell Knight Hill. I just haven't heard from them in days, and it's so unlike them.
So this one, and I'll point to Kagos, is not one of yours.
No, I'm afraid
No,
I
I'm a
don't know
Miat. I'm a Miat.
you. Oh, we don't get a lot of Miats around here. How
Well,
do you do?
Good. We came to. I came to do this, and I hold up the poster, and this sounds like you need help with.
Oh, you're here for the Call for Heroes. Excellent. Oh, I was so worried that no one was going to show up this month. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. There are procedures for a reason, and we should do this the right way through the actual call itself. But knowing that you're here it's really easing a lot of tension that I'm having.
Well, if you're worried, I can see what the stars say about the Bumble Brashers.
Oh,
Read your fortune, as you say.
uh, so
I kind of find a
Warble-
zodiac right now.
Warble looks at you a little skeptically. He's like, please don't take this the wrong way, but I don't put a lot of faith in the stars. I tend to deal more with what I can see in front of me and what I can actually perceive on my own.
Levis has the most shocked face as you say that. Just,
I don't mean to disparage what you do. I'm very sure that you have some kind of divine inspiration behind what you can see and what you can perceive. However, for my problem, I would be much more comforted if I could deal with facts that I can verify for myself.
but the stars, they tell everything. How could you say such thing?
I mean no disrespect whatsoever. It's just for something as pressing as this, and for something that worries me as much as this, nothing short of concrete proof can put my mind at ease.
Well, I'll go away now, as I slink away. All sad.
Well, fret not, ma'am. Halimbar Silverspine is on the case. Hero extraordinaire.
Excellent. I really do hope that the town decides to hire someone as bold and as brave as you.
Oh, they can hire no one better. Maybe these other threes can tag along, but as long as I'm there, the job will be done.
Hey, this is a group effort. Everyone's getting the credit, right?
Of course.
Levis is just staring at the fountain, just right up to it, just looking at the water.
Sophie's taking notes of what she said about the quest for later reference.
Well, I should get going now. I really need to prepare for this meeting. This is almost certainly going to be the most important speech that I make, and I really would like to get everything right. So if you'll excuse me, I really must get going. And having said that, Warble makes her way into town hall. The guards recognize her, and they seem to know who she is and why she's there, and they let her pass, and let her go deeper into town hall. At this point, we have about, well, you wouldn't know the exact time, but it looks like it's getting very close to the meeting. There's the excitement of the crowd is definitely getting a lot more palpable. And very soon, within like 5 minutes, the guards finally start letting people in. And you slowly make your way into the inner side of Town Hall. As you make your way through, does anyone have any questions?
No?
Okay. Well, all of you are now outside Town Hall. Wait, did this not pull
There's a
any of you
map.
It's still loading.
Loading.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
we go.
There's a map. Oh no.
Gonna fight in town hall.
So, here we are. There's a guard standing outside the door in front of you, who's basically like verifying everyone's identity. And as he sees the four of you approach, he kind of puts his hand out and asks, "Good morning. Would you mind stating your purpose? I don't recognize any of you from around here."
I am Hallenbar Silverspine, hero extraordinaire, and I'm here to take up arms for your town.
Oh, wonderful! You must be one of the heroes in attendance at today's meeting. Was that the same for all of you?
Yep, we're here for the call.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it's a relief to hear that there's someone answering the call today. Feel free to make your way in and find a seat. And with that, he opens the door.
No.
And you can walk in to this hall.
Well, so much character art.
Whoa.
So, as you make your way in, you'll notice that there are quite a few people sitting down. You do see Warble sitting out up front, but she seems very preoccupied at the moment. She doesn't even notice as, who is this? Why does your token still say Jeremy?
Good question.
Did you update your token?
I did update my token. Let me update that.
Here, hit
So
that.
double click the token and it'll bring up the sheet, and then you can update it.
There we go.
And then you need to update it through your name for the prototype token.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And should probably change your name to Always On.
Right. Okay. That's in.
I just did it.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, that's so Warble doesn't even notice as Sophie kind of like sits down next to her. She's very, very caught up in some notes that she has in front of her, and you can see her kind of like mumbling to herself, almost as if she's rehearsing a speech. Is Kagos just standing in the middle of town hall?
Yeah, he's like awestruck. He doesn't quite know his name.
Sophie has notes of her own that she's pulling up.
So Kagos, as you're soaking in the number of people and the sheer grandiosity of this place, you do notice that there are 5 people standing in front of you, right? These people don't really look like everyone else. You know, for one thing, they're on a raised stage while everyone else is sitting in benches, you know, behind you. Um, these people also look very important. Um, they seem to be caught up in their own thoughts at the moment. So the human on the left is reading and some papers and kind of shuffling through and like busily writing notes on some of the sheets. Um, the woman in the middle is kind of surveying the room, taking everyone in. You get the impression that she's studying the crowd, and as soon as the four of you walked in, her eyes kind of locked in on all of you, and you can see that a set expression kind of arrested her face, and she started nodding to herself, almost like, you know, she was reassuring herself. Um, the dwarf on the right couldn't care less about what was going on. At least that's what it would seem like. He is, you know, trying to chat up someone in the crowd. You know, it almost looks like he's trying to crack a joke, but they aren't really having it. But they're humoring him for some reason. The other two people, you don't know too much about them at the moment. They seem to just be kind of busy with something. You can't see one.
Alright, Kagos will come to his senses and look around. Oh, shit. Go sit over here.
Okay. Eventually, the last few people trickle in, and all said and done, it looks like, well, could someone, any one person, just roll perception for me?
Mine's pretty high.
6 in it.
No, I feel like I'm.
Oh, yeah. That's higher.
I only have a +4.
If you want to roll it, go for it.
Is anyone rolling?
Oh wait, did we decide? Or
Yeah,
I-
you say you have higher?
mine
if you-
is.
Well,
Is it? I can't find it actually.
It's on the leftmost
do it.
column.
Oh, the,
Oh,
where it says
I've
initiative.
got
Yeah,
+6.
no, it's above initiative.
Oh yeah. Ravi had +6, so that's higher than mine.
Wow. This is
Okay.
Okay. So, you notice that there are about 40 people in Town Hall right now, kind of seated in the crowd, not including the four of you. And yeah, it definitely not the most packed Town Hall could be. You notice there are a lot of NPCs, but it's still a good number of people. And as it looks like no one else is coming in, one of the guards kind of walks up and leaves, and the other guard looks towards the front, nods, and also leaves. And shuts the door. And this is where the person in the middle starts rapping a gavel on her desk to basically get everyone's attention. And as she does so, the buzz that's filling Town Hall starts to die down, and everyone pays attention to her. Welcome, neighbors and friends, to Breach Hill Town Council's monthly call for heroes. I am Council President Greta Gardania at your service. On behalf of my colleagues beside me, I promise you all that we will hear and consider today's petition with the utmost discretion and care. There is no existence without community, as our town charter says. Today, our agenda includes one petition. Miss Warble, our very own ambassador to the Bumble Brashers of Hell Knight Hill, requests the help of heroes for a matter of utmost importance. Let's hear her concerns in her own words, shall we, Miss Warble? And as Greta mentions, Warble's name, she slowly makes her way to the front. She like kind of composes herself, stealing herself a little bit, and she starts. Esteemed counselors, it's been more than a month since I've been able to contact the Bumblebrashers. I fear that something terrible has befallen them. What's more, I've seen my people's distress signal coming from the top of Citadel Alterine, and before she can continue, the door on the western side of the building bursts open, and a man comes running in, screaming, his eyes wide with panic. Fire! There's a fire! Everyone flee! Can I get everyone to roll for initiative?
Oh.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh, right.
No combatant found in the combat
Oh,
tracker.
that's
Yeah.
weird. Let me...
Oh, well.
Oh dang,
What
that's a
about
1.
now?
Yeah, that worked.
Oh, I got the same thing. Nice.
Oh, real. Okay.
Okay. So, as this guard, or not guard, sorry, this person runs in and says that there's a fire, you do notice that indeed there's a fire. There's like smoke billowing in from the western entrance, and it's, well, you can't really tell where it's coming from at the moment. And let me actually do this. So right now, the fire kind of spreads into the room, and it's covering this area right here. And as this happens, as the fire starts to come into the room, everyone is just absolutely terrified, right? All of the people around you start screaming and panicking. Some of them jump up in their seats, knocking the benches over. Others are kind of looking around, trying to figure out where to go, what to do. A good number of people just seem to be frozen, in sheer fright. This fire is spreading really quickly, and there's smoke starting to fill the room. And basically what's happening is, as everyone is panicking and standing up and knocking benches over, all of the area that's covered in benches right now is considered difficult terrain, because there are people in your path, that people are dropping things, and there are obviously benches in the way, so keep that in mind. The town councilors kind of take stock of the situation, and you notice that the person to the left kind of makes his way to this group of people here. He starts saying something, and they start leaving or walking towards the back entrance. This town councilor right here does the same thing. She approaches these two people, and they start leaving. Greta Gardania is she is taking stock of the situation, and she doesn't do anything right now. This counselor right here approaches these people and starts speaking to them in hushed tones. It almost looks like she's trying to calm down this person right in front of her who's having a panic attack. And the dwarf over here, as soon as like fire was mentioned, leapt into action. He's just standing on top of his desk and kind of like trying to get everyone's attention, but no one's paying attention to him. And then, yes, the fire spread through the door. And... oh, I need to roll this in secret. Sorry. I keep forgetting that there are secret rolls in Pathfinder.
I have a quick question. Does that door lead to the outside, or is that somewhere inside the town
Somewhere
hall?
inside. This is all somewhere inside town hall.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, Sophie, you notice that as panic is starting to ensue, something slipped in through the door near the fire.
Oh.
You see that there's this creature that kind of leapt into the room and is just trying to hang out by the fire. It's like cackling, and it's obviously happy about the flames dancing in front of it. Okay.
Do I recognize it?
Do you recognize it? What check would that be? Could you roll nature?
Nature.
You're doing recall knowledge.
Okay. That's. Oh, is that a specific thing for recall
It's a
knowledge?
specific action under nature. It's basically a nature check.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's good enough. You recognize that this is a fire method.
A fire method.
So, oh wait, why hasn't the encounter started? How do I start an encounter?
Good question.
Oh, begin combat. I'm an idiot. There we go. Right, Hal, it's your turn.
So is Sophie the only one to recognize
Well,
or to see this?
Sophie would yell, "There's a fire method! There's a fire method over there, like right outside the door," and I point to it. They like fire. They're bad.
Right. Fire method. Of course, I know exactly what that is. You don't have to explain it to me.
Immediately books it.
Why would you even think that I wouldn't know what that is? Come on. Trying to figure out what my character would do.
Oh, is movement color coded now?
For each,
For each
I think it might be for action.
Ah,
That's neat. I like
that
that.
is actually really cool.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that actually happened.
I can stride 90 feet this way.
Would that consume all 3 actions?
Yeah, that would.
Okay.
Or I could go 60 feet and then. No, let's do 90. All 3 actions. Oh, fuck it, let's go for it. Wait, actually, sorry. Mind if I take back 30 of it and I'm going to try to demoralize this fire method.
How do you do that?
Oh, are you supposed to be some sort of high and mighty fire thing? Well, your flames are pretty weak. Pretty dim. And I make an intimidation check.
Okay, let's see it. This is an action, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's the
Oh, right.
demoralize.
I remember this. Right. So, what's the target's will DC? Got it. So, this creature, unfortunately, doesn't seem to understand what you're saying. And
Right.
so there's going to be a -4 circumstance penalty associated
Mhm.
with that. And
Yeah.
with that, it just doesn't seem to care about what you have to say, but it has noticed you. You know, it's looking at you and it's like kind of cackling at you. It's like and it blows like a smoke circle towards you. But that's about it.
Fun. My turn.
Levis is going to first stride here and say to Miss Greta, Miss, I know you don't trust in the stars, but you must escape. It is dangerous.
You make a very good point. Let me leave. This doesn't look like a very safe place to be right now.
Definitely does not. So that's one action. How far am I? 80. This is a range of 60. Okay. And this is a range of 30. Okay, so what I'll do, so I use I'm gonna use 2 actions to cast Forbidding Ward on Hal,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
Kagos will stride 25 feet. Oh, that would be too much. So he will. Fuck it. We'll just go 25. And he will tell Goop Goop. Hold on. I need Goop Goop out. Well, Goop Goop's all the way over there. Before he moves, he will tell Goop Goop to load his sling and hand him a potion. And that would be Goop Goop's 2 actions. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Sophie is gonna. So Nyx is like upside down asleep right now, still, and she's gonna shake him awake as an act. Would that be an action of object interaction?
Yeah, I'd say that's an action.
Okay. Would it be another action to open the cage?
I'll give you that for free. The shaking and opening the cage is one action.
Okay. So she shakes it, opens it, and says, "Okay, buddy, rise and shine. Time to prove yourself." And so she commands it, which is another action to attack the method. So could I get him as a token?
You should be able to drag the companion
Oh.
out.
Yeah, all right. So I looked at it, and like I think they act essentially on my turn. And they get their 2 actions, and me telling them to do something is one of my actions. So they would have 2 movements of 30, since
Okay.
Nick.
It might be the same rules as familiars then.
Right.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
They're all the same.
Okay.
So you gotta tell it to do something or it never does anything.
Right.
So it
Oh.
always takes one of your actions. Have it do stuff.
Yeah, like commanding it is an action. So how do you make it do the colored? Well, I just move it 60, right there. Okay, next to Hal.
Yeah, how are you all doing that? Mine
Yeah,
is not.
Oh, if you move the token. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you
Okay.
using the ruler?
I was using the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just move the token.
So Nyx is headed that way, and Sophie's gonna yell, "Everyone else, get out! There's a fire method in here. This whole place is burning down." And then she's gonna stride 25 over here, and that will be her turn.
Okay. So the fire method on its turn. Well, now that Hal kind of got its attention, it's fixated on him, and it makes its way right about there. Let's see. That was one of its actions. It's going to do this. So it opens its mouth, and a well, let me see if this actually works or not, or am I too far away? No, I'm too far away. Alright, never mind, it will not do that. It'll take another movement and walk up, or fly over to, wait, aren't you moving? Fly over to Hal. And it's going to snap at you with its jaws.
Boy.
Does that hit? Oh wait, you can't see that.
No, I have a 19 AC.
Ooh, well, unfortunately, it rolled a 20.
Oh.
So, wait, why doesn't it roll damage? What the?
Wait, did that include the bonus from Forbidding Ward?
Yeah, 19 is with Forbidding Ward.
Ah,
18 is
Well,
my
That's damage.
darn.
Wait, that's the damage?
No, this is damage.
Okay. I was about to say that's
So yeah, you take 6 damage, and that's the fire method's turn.
goes a third of my HP.
Ew.
So I have Greta Gardania as in the turn order, but she's really representing all of the counselors. So I'm just gonna go left to right. So the counselor on the left has finished talking to these two spectators, and they make their way out of the hall. So he is going to walk up to this one over here and like start talking to him as well. This woman over here is approached these two people, and she's trying to convince them to leave, and they kind of take her advice and nope out. Warble did listen to you, Levis, and she also ran out of the south entrance. The dwarf standing on the table kind of realized that him just making a scene over there was doing absolutely no good. So he jumps down, like leaps into action, and starts talking to this person over here, and that person leaves by the south entrance. And the counselor on the right also convinced her two people to like calm down. You know, the small girl in front of her like finally stopped having her panic attack, and it seems like she's a little more reasonable now. And her and the woman next to her, who could only be her mother, kind of shuffle out the south entrance as well. Will the counselors do anything else? No, they will not. Okay. So, at the start of this turn, you notice that the fire over here at the west side seems to be spreading a little bit. It is now over here and over here, and also, oh wait, did I skip Greta's turn, by the way? Last time?
Greta herself never
Herself.
went.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, then she would have also tried to help someone leave, probably this person, and convince her to leave. Okay, so now out of the north entrance, the doors burst open, and fire seems to be coming from there as well. So we
Oh.
have fire in these places. Yeah, it seems to be pouring in very quickly now. And finally, Hal, it's your turn.
All right. So, but there's no more methods coming in from there.
Not that you can see.
Okay. What Hal's going to do is first take out his rapier. Going to then try to strike this Mephit with said rapier. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
I am saddened. And then going to do a dueling parry for the third.
What is this? You are wielding. Okay. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to AC until the start of your next turn. Okay. Sounds good.
And that is end of turn.
Okay. I am. Let's see. For. Oh. If I want to tell people to run away, do I need to be like right next to them?
Yes, you kind of need to. Like, everyone is in, like, panic right now, and if you shout, no one's really going to pay attention. You have to kind of talk to them personally. And you get the feeling that if you need to do that, you can't really handle more than 1 or 2 people at a time.
So like if I were to move to here, I get to tell these 2 people to go away, right? To run away?
Yes, you could do that.
Okay. Then
Just remember that the benches are difficult terrain.
Okay, well I mean if I go here, that should be fine because my movement speed is 25.
Yeah.
Okay. So I give me a second. Forbidden word concentration? Sustained. Okay, yeah, it is concentration. Okay. And that is not. All right, excellent. So what I will do is I'm assuming telling them to run away is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to first cast guidance on Hal. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to move here and say, listen, you must all leave. Run away from the fire.
That seems to snap them out of the panic that they're in, and they make their way towards the exit.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. I had Goop Goop hand me a Thunderstone potion. I am going. What the hell? Google thought I was trying to talk to it. Oh, let me move a bit. I will. There. And I want to throw my. Fuck, it's still out of range. Damn it! Why? Hold on. Let me move back. Okay, there's no way for me to get up there. Oh well, I'll take the -2 penalty. Whatever. I'm not gonna do something that's stupid. I want to throw my Thunderstone in here and try to, like, it makes a sonic wave. Try to
Okay, what's the radius of that?
10.
Okay.
I can't. Equipment.
Sure, you could
throw
try
it.
that if you want.
Oh my god.
So, it does land, and it, thunder does come out of. Is this a potion? Or
Yeah.
a stone?
It's a potion.
It's a potion. Oh yeah. So
I mean,
thunder
it's a
does-
stone, but it's a potion. It's weird. I'll throw the description out if I can.
So the thing
How do
that you
I-
threw does seem to make a thunderous noise, but unfortunately, with the 7, all it does is seem to blow the flames a little bit, but none of them extinguished.
It's worth a shot. And then I'll yell at Goop Goop to come near. Which, that was 2. And then my last one is, I guess I will go ahead and try to attack with my sling, even though...
Didn't you do all 3? You moved through and then goop goop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did move. Yep.
Yeah. Sophie, it's your turn.
Okay, so Sophie's gonna like pull out her short bow and then like you see her focus in on the method, so that's using hunter's hunt prey as an
Okay.
action.
Could you just throw that out in the chat?
It's a feature. Let me, yeah, class feature. Oh, I should have put it in here, but I don't see it. Because that was one of the ranger things.
Gotcha. Like,
yeah.
what does it do, I guess?
It allows me to use like haunted shot and other like ranger things. I'll just throw the text out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and it has other like stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And she is going to use haunted shot as her like as an attack. So I get to make 2 strikes against it. And since I have the flurry feat, the multi-attack penalty is less for me.
Okay, what does it reduce it to?
Let me go through it. Let me just toss it out here. Nope, it's not in here. Oh no, yeah, it is. Oh, that's the upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not exactly level 17 yet.
yeah. I pulled the wrong one. Let me give me the class features here. Hunter's Edge Flurry. There we go.
Your multi-attack is -3. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And so I added the short bows as equipment. But is there like a how do you attack with it?
So if you go to actions, there should be something on the right side of strikes, like a little shirt. If you click that, you'll be able to toggle equipped and unequipped weapons, and it should show up.
Oh, I see. Neat. Thank you. Okay. So then strike. E. That was the first.
Does not hit.
Okay. And let me see if so I can change the MAP directly on the equipment.
Right. If you hit the MAP, the first MAP, it should roll it.
That wasn't. I'm gonna write that too.
Right. But I want to make sure it's the right values. So it's -2 and then or -3 and -6. Okay. Yeah.
So is your weapon agile? I just want to check real quick before.
Short bow. Don't believe it's.
Okay.
Might be. No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like a repeating bow or something. Anyway, map -3.
So does that include the -3?
Yeah, because my proficiency was like +6, and then with the -3, yeah, it's +3.
Then, yes, that does hit.
All right.
Roll
And
damage.
then damage. Yeah.
You can see what's adding to it.
Yeah. Okay. So the method does indeed take 6 damage.
Okay, and then, so those are my 2 actions, and then I tell Nyx, hey, Hal's over there. He's kind of distracted with Hal. Go hit him in the back. And so Nyx is going to stride over here, and that should be flanking.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. And then, he is going to attack with his jaws, but I wasn't able to find the jaws action. So I'm just gonna. Let's see.
Jaws should just be a regular like fist strike.
Okay, so it's just a strike plus 0.
Yes,
Or-
it should be like whatever modifier your bat has. The strength.
Strength. Okay, so that's a plus 2. Okay. We'll just. I'm just gonna put plus 2 in this item bonus and have the roll it.
Is this... Sorry, it won't be strength. It will be dexterity.
Okay, so it's plus 3 instead of plus 2.
Okay. That will hit.
All right. And then damage is 1d6. Just gonna roll it raw for now.
Yeah, just make sure you
Sorry.
have these in next time.
Yeah, for sure.
And the target is flat-footed now, right?
It is flat-footed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to go over what flat-footed means, or do we know what that is?
It's -2 to AC?
Yes, it's a -2 circumstance penalty to AC.
Alright.
Okay. And that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Jeez, he's
Beast
done.
fire method. Also, next time when any of you make an attack, could you try targeting the creature again? I want to see if it automatically calculates things.
Right.
Because I have a module that should do that. But yeah, this
Okay.
fire method takes 5 damage.
Okay, and that is her turn.
Right. This fire method is not happy at all. And it's going to attack. It's going to turn towards Hal and kind of open its jaw, and you see fire stream out of its mouth as it basically bathes you in flames. So, I am going to draw this cone just to see what it does.
And I need to make a reflex save.
Yep.
Awesome.
It can hit Kagos as well.
I'm going to add
No, it
one
can't.
with the
Actually,
guidance. Wait,
Oh,
can
no,
I add
goop,
guidance?
goop.
no, it's only 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it can only hit Hal.
Yeah, I'm going to add the guidance to it.
Okay.
Uh,
So you can when you hit the reflex save, it should let you add a this would be a status bonus, I think.
can roll it.
Ooh,
I am glad I did that.
a plus 10. Nice.
Defender wins. So yeah, you successfully save. So you do take wait. Well, is that only for the persistent damage, or is it for the... Nope, that's for all damage. You successfully save against the breath weapon.
By the way, Forbidding Ward would have also added a +1 to that.
Oh, awesome.
Nope, then you definitely save. So that was 2 actions for the fire method. And with its 3rd action, it's going to... Why can't I select the method? Oh, because I still have this. It's going to attack Hal again with his jaws. Attack. Penalty.
Breath weapon counts as an attack?
For the intents of this, yes.
Oh, alright.
So that probably doesn't hit.
I'm at 21.
Yep, that definitely doesn't hit. That's the Fire Method's turn. Okay. The counselors are going to... Let's see. Okay, so this guy has pieced out, and this counselor over here is going to make his way to this person and start talking to them. This one is going to step over here and talk to this child, and they will leave. Both of them will leave. Greta is going to talk to these two people and convince them to leave. Dwarf man over here is going to speak to these two, and they're gone. And the last counselor, can she make it? Yeah, she can make it. So she's gonna make it, and she's gonna talk to this family over here. And first, the mother and the child leave. The dad seems to be hanging around for whatever reason. And that's the next round. And at the start of this round, you notice that this fire, it just won't stop spreading, you know? And right now, it's moved over here, over here, over here. Okay, and the one at the north also seems to be spreading out. It's coming over here and over here. Hal, your turn.
Great. So, going to attack against this flat-footed Mephit. $14 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Damn it.
Yeah, even with the penalty.
You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have clarified this at the beginning. Everyone starts off with a hero point. At the beginning of every session, you can assume you have at least one hero point. In case that makes a difference.
Oh.
I'm going to use my hero point now. Because I can't let that happen.
Well,
Okay. Come on.
and you know the rule for hero points. What heroic deed did you recall when you did that?
I recalled spouting my tales for everyone to enjoy at the tavern when we first met.
Okay. And you also recall that no one seemed to be paying attention. So that kind of demoralized you even further.
And I'm going to put up another dueling parry. That's my turn.
Okay. Levis.
Cool. Feel like I should try helping Hal out. So what I'm going to do is focus towards Hal, and then cast the good old lifelink. So Hal, immediately you gain 2 HP. And then you for those who can actually who are actually seeing Levis right now, you see his hair from the tips slowly turning white. So that's happening. I'm then going to move here, and then try and then and then go tell these people, you should also leave. It's too dangerous here. Please run.
You're right. It's getting very smoky in here, and these two peace out.
And that is my turn.
All right. Can't seem to throw things. I will strike it with my sling.
It says you roll that privately.
I did roll that privately. Can I reveal it? Reveal to everyone, because it was a 20.
That hits.
Damage. Yay!
Okay. The fire method.
Alright, that was one action.
Mm-hmm.
Next will be to reload my sling. And then I'll tell Goop Goop to come here and get out a elixir of life. Out of my backpack. And that's all 3 actions.
Okay. Sophie's gonna load another 2 arrows into her bow and launch up the method. So that was the
That-
first strike
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. hit, and then
Also, 1 second. Let me check one thing real
Yep.
quick.
oh, am I in?
So the fire method is kind of hidden behind Hal.
Okay.
You're basically shooting around his head, so that's
Mhm.
giving the fire method partial cover.
Okay. After seeing those 2 shots wildly wildly miss, she is going to take a step. Oops. I'm on target. She's gonna stride. Would crossing this be difficult terrain, like the benches?
You can give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Yes, it will be difficult terrain.
Okay. But I could still like climb on top of here, right? Like that.
Yes, I would say climbing on top would consume the rest of your movement, though.
Right, so I mean, okay, fair enough. That's her next turn anyway, and then she will command Nyx to keep attacking.
Isn't that 3 actions, though? Your 2 shots, and then...
The 2 shots counts as 1 with hunted shot.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, but you still apply the multi-attack penalty. Okay.
Right, that's from a different feat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be Jaws. And-
That does not hit.
It's not hit. Unfortunate. It's gonna be -5 next time.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. And that is her turn.
Okay. Fire method noticed that things are getting slightly desperate. It's going to attempt to daze. Did I roll it privately? Whoops. Reveal to everyone. So, Hal, could you make a will save?
Of course I can. And I have a +1 status from the what's it called?
Forbidding ward.
Yes.
Right.
Oh. Roll that. Hey!
All right.
Let's go.
You critically succeed. So
Oh yeah.
you suffer no ill effects whatsoever. In fact, the fire method seems to be taken aback that you are completely unfazed by its attempt to daze you.
Ha! Bitch.
It doesn't understand what that means, but it can tell from your tone you were being insulting.
Oh, children here.
Wait, but that's good because otherwise I would take the damage instead.
So it didn't like the tone of your voice, so it's going to attack you with Jaws. But since you critically succeeded, I'm going to say it has disadvantage on this. Why is it doing everything privately? I need to adjust that. Okay, so 17.
17. That doesn't hit.
Alright, well, that is its turn. Make counselors. Okay. So, going left to right, these two walk up to these two people over here and convince them to leave. Greta is going to talk to this guy and get him out. Dwarfman walks over here and convinces this woman to leave, and the counselor on the far right convinces this person to leave. And that's the counselor's turns. At the beginning of the next round, this fire just doesn't seem to relent. And okay. So it's gonna move here, 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 and here. And this one is going to move here, here, and here. And as the fire spreads out from that point, Sophie, it's kind of engulfing a place right next to where you're standing.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to need you to make, or actually no, not right now.
Okay.
Never mind, I read that wrong. Hal, it's your turn.
Cool. Now that I've got this guy on the back foot or wing or whatever it is, going to try to stab him. God damn it!
Hard to hit.
No.
I haven't rolled above a 10 for an attack. Like on the actual dice, I haven't rolled above a 10.
Do you need more guidance?
I'm guessing the 15 doesn't hit.
Wait, actually, back up. I forgot to do one thing. Before the start of your turn, you do notice that as this fire is spreading and more things are catching fire, the room is getting increasingly smoky, and the air is like very acrid, and it's noticeably hard to breathe. Your lungs are starting to burn. I need everyone. Yes, so everyone is going to take this amount of damage from smoke inhalation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn it. I take 3 of that from Hal.
So I just
Oh.
take 1.
Yeah, you just take 1 damage. And I take, was it
Okay.
4? So I take 7 damage.
Okay, I'll apply that extra afterwards.
Oh, I already did I already did it.
Okay, then you can adjust it.
Yeah, you regain 3 hit points, and I took
Yeah.
7. I need. I swear, this
Would
spell is gonna
regain-
kill me.
Where did your token go?
I'm right here.
Oh, right. I got lost in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm being a trooper and helping out the NPCs.
Okay, you take the 4, and then you take an additional 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, you can just add that yourself. Or, I got it. I have the character sheet open. 14. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, no, the smoke is definitely making things very difficult right now. It's also getting harder to see.
Great.
Okay, now it's your turn, Hal. Sorry.
Maybe I can. Maybe I can do something. Uh. You know what? I'm going to try to trip this fire method.
So the fire method is flying right now.
Never mind then.
Mhm.
I rescind that.
Just delete it.
Thank you. Instead, I am going to. I've already tried to demoralize him, so I can't do that. He's already flat-footed, so I can't faint. Man, let's get that multi-attack penalty in.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit.
And for my last trick of the night, I'm going to put up a dueling parry. And that's my turn. Having fun.
I am going to use an action to dismiss lifelink because I have a feeling I'm gonna die if I keep that up. So that's no longer there. I am going to then move here. Am I allowed to stir these three NPC, 3 villagers next to me?
It's going to be very difficult. Like, everyone is in such a state of shock, and it's like the way the benches are knocked over. It's difficult to like focus on everyone at a time. You feel like 2 is the most you can get in during one action.
Ah, okay. Then I am going to try to. Actually, if that's the case, then I'll just. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to stir these 2 villagers.
Okay, they listen to you and they peace out.
Okay, so that's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 3.
Kagos.
Oh, sorry. Going to. You know what? I won't tell Goop Goop just to. Can I tell him to hold on to me? So that he can move with me?
Sure. That would be your command, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell him to hold on. Because that fire is uncomfortably close. So. Move 20. Well, not Goop Goop. Me, but both of us. So that's 2 actions, and I'm going to attack with my sling, and then I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to do that in that order. Did I reload? Yes.
You reloaded.
No, that's not the right thing. Sorry, still getting used to where things are at. And
That says a sickle.
Yep, I clicked on the wrong thing. It's
Is
the
it
same
same?
bonus.
Same bonus? Okay, we'll take the roll then, and that will hit for 5 damage.
The
Uh,
the damage roll is not the same.
okay. 5 and 1.
So it's just
12.
one damage.
Okay. So the 5 doesn't count. Got it. 1 damage. Okay.
And then I will move over here.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay. Sophie's gonna notice the fire growing behind her and take a couple shots before she leaves. So 100 shot. And
Hey, that does hit.
That does hit.
Oh, you targeted this time, right?
yes, did it target? Did it work?
Yes, it rolled. It basically tells me that it hit, and yeah.
Oh, cool. That does work. All right. And then damage.
Perfect. And with that, the fire method, you basically pierce the method through its heart, and it
Ooh.
basically slumps down onto the desk in front of it, coughing up what can only be smoke and embers as its life seems to fade away.
Sophie like immediately yells, "All right, everyone, we're leaving. Come on, Nyx." And that's gonna be the action to move Nyx.
Okay.
So 2 actions of movement, and his fly speed is 30. And she will move herself off the table. Is it difficult terrain to jump down from the ledge here?
If you jump down, I'd say that would be, instead of 5, 10 feet of movement. So yeah,
Okay.
difficult terrain for this
So
distance.
I'd end up here essentially because
Yeah.
of this. Yeah, okay.
I would be there then.
Okay.
You started on top, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. That is her turn.
Okay, the counselors have noticed that it's getting pretty bad in here. Like, the fire seems to be spreading uncontrolled, right? And the smoke is filling the room. So they're coughing and gasping for air, but they're not going to let their people suffocate and burn in this room. So they're going to continue trying to get people to leave. So this one is going to get over here and tell this one to go. This one's coming over here. That one, Greta, is going to walk over here and start to talk to this woman in front of her. This one convinces this guy to leave. And final counselor is going to step over here and convince this young girl to leave. That's the counselor's turn. Start of the next round. So this fire, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh boy.
I guess we should have dealt with the fire.
Let's go one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And on this side, okay, let's do one here, one here, one here, and one here. And the smoke just is unrelenting at this point. I need everyone to take this much damage.
Oh, I take this
From
much this
smoke.
time.
Inhalation. Oh yeah. Are all of you applying that yourselves, or do you want me to do it? Okay, you guys are doing it.
Yeah. This also applies to Nyx. I did it
Yes.
last time.
No, this
Okay.
would apply to everyone in the room.
Then Nyx is down.
Oh no.
What about? I don't
Oh,
think he breathes.
yeah, I don't get the impression that he's a living creature.
He's animate, but he's not
Right.
living.
Yeah.
Like he's more of a true familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double
No,
check.
I
on
think
that.
that's right. Let me see.
It's in my feeds. I'll look
Okay.
at it. Alchemical familiar. To create life. You use alchemy to create life.
You create life. That makes it sound like it's alive, because it's made of flesh and blood, and you've given it life.
But doesn't need to breathe.
Do Pathfinder
But it's
2e
goop.
familiars.
Yeah, it's supposed to be flesh and blood, but I mean, I'm using alchemical reagents. Not flesh and blood, so it's goop. Oh,
Okay.
why did that?
Okay.
The water balloon filled with blood and dumpster juice.
Okay, it's okay for all intents and purposes. It's magical, so it's not alive. It's magically animate.
Okay, so he's not taking damage from this.
He's not taking damage.
Okay, because he would be dead. So he only has 5 hit points. So
Yeah.
All right.
Hal, it's your turn.
Cool. You know, now that we're kind of like done here, I think it's about time we just, head out. It's how about 90 feet? That's 3 movements. Yeah,
So you walk to the door.
I stride there.
You stride to the door. Okay.
It's much fancier.
But would a real hero leave behind innocent villagers?
On the way, he's saying, "Come on, get out, follow me."
No one
very
seems
heroically.
to be listening to you.
Yeah. Okay. Am I allowed from where I am? Can I try to rouse like these guys? Like, could I rouse like both these two?
You would need to be right next to someone because
I
this
wouldn't
one
need
the
to move.
smoke is so thick it's very difficult to talk. You can't be very loud. So actually, I'm
Yeah.
not sure how Hal was yelling. Like
Oh,
you are like puffing smoke at this point.
I'm sorry, Sophie. I won't be able to heal Nyx for you then.
Oh,
That was my plan.
dang.
So I'm gonna move here, and then spend 2 actions rousing all 3 of these people, all 3 of the villagers next to me.
You can only do 2.
Well, no, so you said rouse 2 people for 1 action, right?
It's 2 people per turn.
Oh, 2 people per turn. Oh,
Yeah, like that's the most you can. You have the capacity as like an individual trying to like deal with people to kind of manage.
I see. Okay, then if that's the case, I'll move here. I'll rouse this guy, and well, no, we'll say these 2. So these 2.
Okay.
And then I guess
leave.
I'm healing the bat. I'll do the 1 action somatic.
Okay.
So. Oh, this heal doesn't have the roll 1d8.
Oh,
Nyx gets 3 HP.
3
Hopefully
HP.
that'll
Oh.
keep it up enough.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's it for me.
I will just. How is Sophie looking?
She is at 12 out of 19.
You guys should have health bars, right?
Sophie
wait.
doesn't.
I can see mine.
You have to
I
make it
don't-
so
it's-
everyone can see it.
Yeah, you have to go to the token and change it.
Gotcha.
What is spells?
Always for everyone. There we go.
All right, you're looking fine. So,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
two of those. Wait, 20. Can get to there. So that's 25. Stride. Yay! I'm getting out.
Okay.
Rohit, where are the spell slots in the character sheet?
Good question. I don't know. Let me look at your sheet.
It's
So they're
it's
not spell slots anymore, right? They're
Mhm.
what is
Oh,
it
is this,
called?
can I just cast them as much as I can then?
No. There's a limit, but
The pool? Is that
yeah,
what
it's
it
your
is?
pools. Your focus points. I think that's what it's called.
No,
right?
that's for the focus spells.
That's right. I don't know.
I'll go look it up while everyone else continues their turn.
Where is it on this sheet? Okay, but that was it for your turn then?
It's Cogus's turn, right?
Okay.
Oh, no, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Sophie's gonna command Nyx keep flying, and he does that. Actually, I'm not sure if I need to command, but I'm gonna be conservative on this one. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So, not do that. He was right here. Because he can just fly and have a more efficient path. 45, and then that's another 15. And then Sophie's gonna go 5, and then another 45. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. This counselor is going to come. Well, actually, I guess it would first be this counselor. He's going to make his way over here and convince this person to leave. This counselor is going to try to get, so she can only get to here. But she sees that there are still people on the other side of the room. Greta manages to convince this woman to leave. Yeah, you are going to come to this guy and convince this one to leave. She's going to help this one leave. And that's it for the counselor's turns. The fire continues to spread. Okay. Okay. Everyone still in the room is going to take this much damage.
Okay.
And the smoke has gotten so bad at this point that this person over here, it looks like they've just fallen unconscious, right?
Oh.
Yeah, they can't handle it. And these two council members over here also fall over unconscious. So, yeah. These
Great.
3 people are now unconscious on the floor.
Great.
It's not looking good for them.
Could-
Let me see. Greta is not unconscious yet, but oh boy, she is not looking good. And the other 2 counselors are also still up, but yeah, the smoke is taking its toll on everyone. Hal, it's your turn.
Could I take my bandana and use it as like a mask against the smoke? To
Sure. It might
Wait.
not be. It's not going to block all of the smoke, but you feel like it's going to give you some protection.
Okay, that's all I need.
So that'll be an action to kind of tie that around your face.
Awesome. Then I guess I'll spend. Could I also? Hmm. There is. What's it? If I were to fall prone, would that also help me avoid the smoke or no?
It's just gotten so bad at this point. There's no getting away from it. It's everywhere.
Okay. So then I'll just fuck. I might be able to do this, I might not. Spend 2 actions to go over there. And then my turn.
Okay, let's see. So that'll be 30 feet. Would this square count as difficult terrain?
Yes. It's basically clearing that square will be jumping over the bench.
So basically, since my speed is 25, if I want to get to here, would that be 1 stride?
Ye- yeah.
It's
that
not
would be-
exactly.
It will just count it as one
Okay.
action.
Alright, that's 1 stride. Let's see. Oh no, I can only go up to there then. If I do that, well, that might come. Okay. So I'm going to then stride my way up to here. End of my turn.
I will poke my head in the door and like, you all coming?
There are
Um,
more people left to be saved.
They're unconscious. They can't get out on their own.
All right. I will. Was it? So how does this work? I pick them up and it's half movement.
So it's these 3 people over here that are
Oh,
unconscious.
it's just
right now.
those 3 people.
Yeah.
Who's unconscious? I can't see him. Can't really make it. I can't even really make it there. Come on, let me. Annoying. I'm just so I can see because it wouldn't unselect me. That was right. I can't make it to them. So I'm going to stay out here and start pulling health potions. Or elixirs of life. Which are in my backpack.
How many are you pulling
it's-
out?
Well, Goop Group's already holding one, so I will pull all the other 3 that I have in my back.
Okay. That's going to be 3 of your actions then.
Yep. and I will move out of the door. Oh, I can't move.
Oh, you can't move.
Yeah, I will stand there
Yep.
and move out of the door the next time.
So who is unconscious again? Of these people?
These three.
Those three.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is terrain, right? Or the benches,
Mm-hmm.
even like moving like through them like in a straight line is difficult terrain.
Yeah,
or...
chairs have been knocked over. It's like
Yeah.
it's not still in the same line.
Oof. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So if I go here. Do like one stride and then basically so 25, and then I would have like 50, which is halved 25. So I could do another like 50 within difficult terrain and get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How does dragging a body work?
It's going to be half your movement speed.
So then it would be a quarter.
Yeah,
Into-
over difficult terrain.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, well, you gotta do it. So she's gonna stride over here and grab on to this council member.
Okay. The three remaining council members that are still up, this one is going to. That's basically 2 movement to get over there. And then he notices that there are still people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to come over here. This one over here is going to. Can she make it? Yes, she can. Okay,
Oh.
so she is going to come over here and grab onto this council member, and she's going to assist you. And what that basically means is the movement penalty that comes with dragging a body no longer applies.
Oh, good.
And Greta is going to walk over here and grab onto this council member. And that was all her movement. That, everyone in the room, you know how this goes. I'm not going to spread the fire anymore. You could just assume it's, creeping towards you guys.
Fair enough.
Everyone take that.
So do I take half because of the
You take half because of the wrap.
Smart.
Woohoo!
Now it's your turn.
I knew the memorabilia would be useful. Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
So does grabbing this guy take an action or?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll grab him, and then ice to over here.
Okay.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
Just drag him.
Yeah.
Going behind you. Okay.
Great. I am going to use all 3 actions to cast heal. So everyone within a 30-foot radius of me heals 1d8. So that's
Okay.
everyone within 30 feet of me.
Does that include the people outside the door?
I mean, it's up to you. However you describe.
So
You
how
think
does
that
heal
it can go
work?
through?
Yeah, like, what is it?
Yeah. This is the 3 actions, so material, somatic, and verbal. I'm gonna say either way. This is like energy radiating out of you. So by that definition, it can radiate around corners. So
Okay.
Okay.
Because of my curse, I lose 1 HP off of that, so I only regen 4 HP.
Hmm.
I am now at 9.
Would this council member be healed by that and become conscious?
they are stable. They're no longer, but they're still unconscious.
Still conscious. Okay.
Yep. Cool.
Alright. I will come in and hand a health potion to Levis. Or an elixir of healing. Here, this will help you. Still, yeah. That was
Thank you.
how much? And then I'm gonna go back out. And I can make it there.
So just one elixir of healing.
Yeah, because that's all the actions I had.
Okay.
As you guys get closer to the door, I can do more. But
Okay. Sophie is gonna this other council person's assistance move unconscious person. So that would be so it's just regular difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So that would be okay, so that would be 40 movement. Right here, and I guess could he be dragged along like
Yeah, I'll drag these two along with you.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
So she would
she's also assisting you, so she's coming with you.
okay. So that was 40. And I have so 75 is the max. So that 35. And then after this it's no longer difficult terrain, right?
Right.
Okay. So then we could go out the door, I believe. So 20 and then 15. Then
Okay, I'm just gonna put you guys right outside the door for now.
okay, fair enough. Because I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Doors closed.
Yep, there we go. Cool. That is my turn.
Okay, council members. This one, can he make it? Yes, he can. Okay. For the purposes of this, I'm gonna say everyone gets out because it looks like within movement, everyone can get out. So,
All right.
Hey, that's
everyone has successfully made it out, and as the last council members, Greta and this old guy, drag this unconscious council member out, you notice that there are people running in from the entrance of the town hall. It looks like members of the guards, and they're carrying buckets of water with them. And as you kind of like look further in the distance, it looks like a lot of the people that you helped escaped are also basically filling up buckets at the fountain that's right in front of town hall, and they're like coming in with these buckets of water, hopefully to like douse the flames. And through their collective efforts, they eventually manage to tame the flames and extinguish the fire that's raging.
I
in
would
town
like
hall.
to feed 2 of the elixirs of life to the unconscious council members.
Okay, so as you kind of like dribble the elixirs of life down their throat, you
Oh,
end up
gross.
healing them.
So the
Oh, gross.
one, and
Those
I could
there's
have
the other one.
stabilized them.
those green dice are so appropriate.
I mean, I can make more.
So gross.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you-
Oh, I mean, I won't go into detail. Well, I'm gonna go into details.
Oh.
It's definitely like some of my blood and
Oh.
That's why it's red.
various like rotten herbs.
I take one
They've
sniff
ended
of the elixir of life you gave me, and then I just hand it back to you.
It'll heal you It's
I'm
I know it's
okay.
it doesn't even taste bad. It just looks bad.
I've heard of dogs licking their wounds, but this is a whole nother level of, yeah.
I mean,
Well-
you saw it just healed them. They're doing okay now.
Their
Yeah.
faces don't look too happy.
They just almost died of smoke inhalation.
So, like, as these council members like start to come back to life, they're all just coughing furiously, right? Like, it might be because of the smoke, but you notice that they're also gagging, and especially the woman counselor over there. She's barely like holding it together. Like her eyes are watering, and she looks like she wants to just heave her breakfast out all over the floor. But being the dignified council person that she is, she's doing her best to like hold it back. And yeah, no, they don't look very happy, but at the same time, they're alive. So, what are they gonna do?
Hal is still wearing the bandana over his mouth, even though he's no longer in the smoke. He just likes wearing it there.
Also, how you gotta wet it or it doesn't do anything. Just
What?
Next time, next time when you're breathing through cloth and smoke, wet the cloth
Why would I need to make it wet? Like,
because it'll keep the
what
smoke
would you
out.
know? What would you know?
I mean, I kind of know how like that sort of
Kagos, do
thing
you
works.
want to roll for that?
I
Would you-
mean,
okay, I will
it's in
let
my
you
wheelhouse,
roll-
but yeah, I'll roll.
I'll let you roll survival for that.
Survival.
Also, I want to ask, would inhalation be in Kegos's vocabulary?
Yes. He's an
Okay.
18 intellect.
Okay.
He's not
Yeah.
dumb.
Okay.
He's super smart. He's just.
Okay.
So yes, with a 12, Kagos, you know for sure that, if you had wet the cloth and put it over your mouth, that would have almost certainly negated the effects of the smoke.
Oh,
Yeah. Just bonus for everybody next time. I mean, I didn't think of it either in the situation. There was a lot happening.
yeah. You can make a potion out of garbage. I trust you.
Are you really sure it's effective?
Okay.
I'm positive. Do you want to wet it and go back in?
So
I
as
I
you
mean,
guys are
I don't
having-
really have any water, but we can make some water.
Oh god.
Nate,
No.
Behind us.
Let's not get into the details of how the goblin would make water. As you guys are having this, could you even call this a conversation? As you guys are having this lecture thrown at you by Kagos, you start to shuffle out of town hall because there's a lot of like rescue effort and it's kind of chaotic. People are running back and forth, and you guys don't want to clog the entrance as people try to make sure that there's no one else stuck in there. Make sure that the fire is out, and try to like investigate what's happening. So all of you kind of gather around in the front of town hall, right outside, and the council members are kind of huddled together, whispering amongst themselves, and they you see Greta and this guy right here kind of like look towards the four of you, and they look at you and then they turn back and talk amongst themselves a little bit, and then you can't really tell what they're talking about, but eventually Greta kind of turns back around and faces the rest of the townsfolk who are gathered in front of them, right? And she's like walking around, hugging people, kind of like checking in on them, making sure people are still okay. And then she starts talking. She's like, "What just happened? That I there's no way that could have been an accident. Fires like that just do not spread, you know, on their own. If it was coming through one door, I would have understood, but there's no way. There's no way this could have been an accident. And,
I
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, I say, well, Greta, we saw a fire method there, so
A
it was a
fire
sort of
method.
fire method. We shot it
How
down.
would a fire method have gotten in? This is not good. And this is when one of the guards who's in the rush kind of speaks out and say, "Yes, I saw everything. It was Calmont. You know Calmont, the bookseller's apprentice. He's the one who set the fires, and I'm almost certain that he's the one who let that fire monster loose." And you hear like another Grouch out. Yeah, I saw him running away from the western entrance with, and he was carrying Tinder with him. It had to be him. Someone who's outside, like one of the townsfolk, says like, "Calmet, I saw him running away from the building. Like just after it all started. I think he's ran towards Hell Knight Hill." And at the mention of Hell Knight Hill, you hear another voice in the crowd kind of like perk up, and you recognize that it's Warble. "Hell Knight Hill? The Citadel! My Bumblebrashers! I forgot all about them in the chaos, but my Bumblebrashers!" And, you know, all of these people exclaiming all at once has kind of riled up the crowd again. Everyone is like, "There's, someone set a fire? What's going on? Is anything else on fire?" And people are starting to get agitated. Greta raises her hand and, like, clears her throat, and slowly people start to calm down and focus in on her. And once it's gotten quiet enough, she says, "Friends, don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. We will make sure that this is thoroughly investigated and that anyone responsible is captured and dealt with accordingly. But we cannot do this alone. Who are the heroes in attendance today?"
My name is Hallenbar Silverspine, hero extraordinaire. You are welcome, and I swear that I will catch the culprit who set this fire, and I will bring him back for justice.
Levis Ras here will also help, I guess. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, it's Sophie. Yeah. I can't believe it's Kalman either. You know, he was so nice. He got me my first catalog of furs. Yeah, but I'll make sure his reputation isn't tarnished. I can't believe it's him.
Kagos, yeah, I'll help. That's why I'm here. I hold up the flyer again.
So Greta turns to look at all of you. Hallenbard, Levis, Kagos, Sophie, thank you so much. It looks like Kalmut went towards Hell Knight Hill, and Hell Knight Hill is also where the Bumblebrashers make their home. And it sounds like from Warble that something has gone terribly wrong with them. If you decide to accept this task, it will be to investigate what's going on at Hell Knight Hill and to try to capture Kalmut, alive preferably, so that we can interrogate him to find out what exactly is going on. Because, as you said, Sophie, we don't know the details, and we need to figure out what's happening here. And I'm also very worried about the Bumblebrashers. And for Warble to be this worked up about it, something bad must have happened. So please find out what's going wrong there. And we understand that this is dangerous work. It's putting your lives in danger for us is definitely something that we would never do for free, or we would never expect you to do for free. So the council is willing to offer 10 gold pieces for capturing Calumet alive, and another 10 gold pieces for investigating what's happened to the Bumble Crashers. Do these?
You can count on us.
Thank you so much.
Yep, that's what heroes do.
And also, she says, I couldn't help but notice that even though most of you are new to this town, you still tried to help everyone out, carrying people if they needed it. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. And she gives you 2 minor healing potions.
Oh, thank God, some real ones.
So, she is going to hand that. Well, she's just going to give it to the party. You guys can decide who gets them.
I want to like look at it and compare it to mine.
Hey, that's a good-
yours is like a swampy green, but these are like a very pristine, clearish pinkish color.
May I have one?
I mean, I was just comparing. You all can have them. I have my own. I like them.
I think
And then I
a
kind of
more
look at the other
official
ones.
one would be more beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, and with that, we
I was just
will
looking at 'em.
conclude today's session.
All right.
Our characters, all of our characters are kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it. I love our group. It's amazing.
One quick thing before I end the recording, I need to hand out XP.
Yes.
So
Yep, that's-
all of the XP is for the party, so you're going to divide everything by 4. For defeating the fire method, all the party gets
4,000 XP.
no, gets that much. What else did we do? For
That's-
saving the spectators, for getting everyone out alive, the party gets that much XP.
Okay.
And
25.
for successfully navigating the town hall fire encounter, you gain this much XP. So a total of 180 XP divided among the 4 of you.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's 4.5% closer to next level.
Hey, let's go.
0.45, right?
Yeah, 1,000 XP is so much
Yeah.
XP at level
Mhm.
1.
Oh, that's how it scales like backwards.
There's no scaling.
There's no
Yeah,
scale, it's
yeah.
just
Counting every
1,000.
time.
But like by the fact that you don't get as much per, you get more with like harder encounters, and that's later on. Then
No.
essentially
No, that's
No?
not how it works.
that's not
the
true.
XP is based on how difficult the encounter is relative to your level.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
That's
So that
neat.
wasn't very difficult compared to our level.
I mean, we all survived, to be honest.
It was one method. is-
Not really. We weren't really in danger. Nobody was in danger.
Yeah. I'm a little bit demoralized because I didn't hit once, but
It was flat-footed too.
Well, that's alright. I rolled
Yeah.
ones on my damage rolls, so.
oh, you got to roll on your damage rolls. Nice. What's it like?
Okay, can I ask a question? Had I actually hit with the Thunderstone, would have helped put the fire out.
Yes, if you had so
Okay.
you wouldn't have
Because I
doused
feel like that makes sense to me. It's a
Yeah.
concussion wave that should.
you wouldn't have extinguished it entirely, but you would have knocked out some of the squares.
Okay.
I have another question. Well, actually, I guess this would be more of a what's it called? Epilogue question.
Okay, let me clarify how epilogue is going to work. Anything story related, definitely epilogue. But if you have general questions about the session after the session, I will answer them. Just like the fire question that Seth had right now. Like
Okay.
stuff like
Could
that.
we
I'm
have-
fine answering.
Could we have put out the fire, or no?
I mean,
What do
if
we
Seth
have
had
for that?
extinguished the fire, then that, it goes to reason that yes, you could have. But
I don't know how we would have completely done that.
Yeah, I
was
have
just
nothing.
trying to hoping I could put out that fire, but then the other fire showed up, and
so if you want to know like the different ways you could have done it, that would be an epilogue question.
All right.
Okay.
I've got a dueling cape. I could do something with that.
did
Well,
I?
I have no more first level. I have no more spell slots now, so I don't know how well next session's gonna go. Because I had to heal a fucking bat.
I mean,
I'm
That's-
guessing
we
we're going
saved the
to.
town hall. I feel like that is a day.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
So,
it's
I
kind
mean-
of like.
Mhm.
But the speech and everything started at 10 past 12. We didn't get more than 5 minutes in before everything happened, and then this was an 8-round encounter. So
I mean, how far is Hell Knight Hill?
you will need to ask me in session next time.
Okay.
Yeah, we might
Um,
be able to rest Journey of the Traveler or something.
Yeah.
Where can I find the potion that Greta gave us?
You should see it in the items in the compendium.
Which one?
Good question. If you just search for healing, I think it's potion of healing, in brackets it'll say minor. Is it under equipment?
Oh, is it healing
It's
potion
under
lesser?
equipment.
It's
yeah,
under
you can
equipment,
find
yeah.
it there. Yeah.
Healing potion
So-
minor.
Oh, mine.
All right. So you're going to hang on to both of those.
I was just intending one. Does anyone else want one?
I mean, I feel like the healer should have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Since you all don't want to drink my elixirs,
And as long as
they're not quite as good either. They only do 1d6, not one.
I'll probably warm up to them.
Levis is the one that heals Hal, then
I mean, that's what's most likely is kind of going to happen.
yeah.